Hello, people. How is everyone doing? Greetings. Oh, you got. Oh, you offering? Um. Man, you're. He just is. He. Hey. Um. Sorry for all the pings two of you are getting. I'm not taking the time to remove those. Also, Floof, where's your own? Is Twitch links where you promo your live thing in your server? Uh, I can. I can't put anything there. You can put that you're live in my thing there. Venting. Yeah, you have self promo. I'm just asking about Twitch links. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Later on YouTube. Because I have started hitting recording, so this little segment is going to be on YouTube as well. Boy is hungry. Let him be hungry. All right. Well, since I've got my things out, trying to. there. Yee. Liquid. Yeah, it is. Yee. Yeah, I refuse. let's start with the person who asked. Chicken, go ahead, introduce yourself. All right. Uh, let's start. Let's move over to Floof because they are the next one on the Discord images. Where can they find you? Right. We all are. Oh, maybe we'll get better at this if this keeps going. Next on the list would be Sayuna. Want to introduce yourself? All right. And I yeah, I was that that's just their normal voice. Yeah.
Messed it up.
What's the problem with it? Look,
I mean-
I just introducing myself in character.
Oh, I never had a problem with it.
Ayo!
I was going to say I introduced myself in character, but I'm never not in character, so like
You guys might have to redo
this,
your
this is my normal
introductions.
voice.
I had this desktop audio muted on OBS.
Well done.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Scuff, scuff,
Scuff.
protected.
Scuff.
Hello, my
Are
name
you
is One Floofy
kidding me?
Pooper. Please call me Floof.
Imported. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I had
Hey, you
it
guys gotta
muted
speak
because I
again.
figured out how to do Final Fantasy VII and Discord on their own separate audios, but I couldn't do that before D&D, and I just forgot to unmute it.
Going to. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I am your boy Chicken, or my little chicken, or just chicken. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube. I don't really post much. I don't really do that much. I'm an Eldritch entity, very hungry, constantly. Give me your fridge. I will take it by force. It cannot run away. And yeah.
You ever seen the Usain Bolt of fridges?
Yeah, I chased him down and ate him.
Hello, I am Floof, also known as One Floofy Booper. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/OneFloofyBooper. I do streams of the video games, and I am a professional,
A lot better than me at being a
professional
professional.
cutie. I'm a professional cutie.
A lot better at that too, as well. Then Sayuna again.
Also, I might have rabies.
Oh.
What?
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 What about
Did you
me?
just say you have rabies? You were in my stomach. What the
rabies.
fuck?
Yeah, I
Ew.
think that's how I got them.
You fucking bitch.
Anyway. Hello everyone, I am Sayuna Kasai. I am a Fox Demon VTuber. You can find me on twitch.tv/SayunaKasai. You can also find me on Twitter. I also have a Discord. You could also hang on there to play some games if you like. Yeah, that's it.
And now for
You
dungeon.
never fuck that up.
All right,
No, this
all
is
right,
dungeon.
all right. Well, welcome back in, everyone, to the next week of Story Dice. Me being a humble player
Oh, that's
this
what we're
time
actually
instead
in real
of
life? Okay.
instead of my title as you see as your local DM, or I usually go by Dungeon for short, if that works out for you. I am playing as the humble country Austerion Giganrak, and I am sincerely looking forward to the events that will be provided towards us today. However, if you do wish to see my perspective as well as my character sheet and everything I do in the background, you can find me on twitch.tv/your local DM _VT, because someone stole your local DM and I'm still pissed at them. But besides that, I am like still trying to like get used to uploading to YouTube. I do have a YouTube as well, but it's not active like at all. I am wanting to post some playthroughs, such as one of a fresh Baldur's Gate 3 run at some point. But I do believe with all that information, I am ready to get started. I wonder if everyone else is. Are
That
we
intro
ready,
DM has
humble
fully
DM?
transitioned into being
No.
a
Let's
YouTuber.
get it
I
started
still
and
haven't-
let's
I
get
still
it.
have not introduced myself.
Which is why I passed the baton to you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
This is
Welcome.
imported. He smells funny.
Thank you for that. Welcome everyone. I am Imported One. I will be the dungeon master for this evening. And well, I'm over here trying to quickly throw something together because we're missing a player and we cannot do any of the big stuff without a 5-man team.
We're doing side quests.
We're doing side quests, or a side quest that I'm going to come up with after the party probably does other things they might want to do.
I
But,
run over and stab E-Block until he's dead.
As you're doing this, I come up and punch you like Dallas coming up and punching a cloaker from the depths.
I am. You can find me on Imported One. That is all of it spelled out, no numerical thing, because when I made the name, Twitch would not let me use numbers. You can also find me on Twitter underneath the same name as well. And well, besides that, I think that's all that we need to do for introductions. Yeah, we can get on the way now if everyone is up to doing it.
Well, I think, Mr. DM, we're just waiting on you.
All right. Last time we left off, our players had made a new friend in the name of Zeno, and after making friends with them and inviting them as their 5th member, they set out to make their way towards the Adventure League the next day, where they were teleported to the city of Sigil. And there at the city of Sigil, they were told that their first test was going to be a combat-focused test, and wanting to see how they all do in the throes of battle, they decided to do a 4v4, with the main purpose being to teach
2v2.
Zeno how to better use their abilities.
It
Fortunately,
was a 2v2.
It was a 2v2. Sorry, I messed up. 2v2. I am throwing this intro together last second. Also, I should probably name off the characters. Eglak, the Furbog Monk. Osterion, the Turtle Wizard, the Lilith, the Tiefling Sorcerer, Seraphina, the Reborn Paladin, and the Zeno, the
I think it's an Eladrin
thank you,
druid.
Eladrin Druid.
Hold on, I gotta get my voice ready for this. Hold on.
And important, the demonic voice in the sky who won't stop talking
Ow.
and it's giving us headaches. Please help.
No,
Also, Eglock has cloned himself.
I have cloned myself? Don't worry about that.
Don't worry, I will not.
I'll just put this boy up here. Hold on.
Penis.
Also, there's something in the corner.
You're not allowed to say that word, Sayuna.
That is a wolf
Why
that
not?
Xeno had morphed themselves into.
That.
Why am I not allowed to say
So
it?
session
It's a
starts.
bad word.
Session will start with us still in the arena as Xeno and Eglac wake up at 1
HP?
I was gonna say 1 HP.
1 a.m.
But plus 4, 8 plus 4 HP. Both of you get 8 plus 4 HP.
I'm already at 24 health.
Or
What the fuck?
okay, I guess you triggered your long rest. All right.
You get
You know what, I'm
stabbed
gonna-
suddenly and lose 12 health.
You know what? BS the new intro. For those who took part in the combat, you are given a one-time use potion, and you are told that this potion, you cannot use this potion again until a week after using it, but it gives you the same benefit as a long rest. So you can't just use it constantly. They will not work again until you wait a week to use them again.
This can't possibly go wrong.
And if you ask the clerics for it, for a extra, they tell you that they're very hard to come by and make.
Correct.
Eglock has thrown the potion.
No, I
Everyone
threw
who took-
Seraphina. You don't sit down on me.
Well, it's good to have a. At least I know where most y'all stand when it comes to y'all's fighting prowess. I think we should be fine in the upcoming test.
I'll tell you what, you got a pretty mighty swing with that flail, yo's.
I was thinking about this. I forgot to say this real quick. The cleric that brought both of you up was actually a Kinku cleric. They were a Kinku cleric.
It's a bird.
For those of you who don't know what a Kinku is, they are a bird race with a mix. They look part crow as well. They're basically a crow bird.
It's a bird.
Herb.
Hey, Demone, we're playing D&D.
Ow.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Fizz,
money.
how you doing?
How are
Fizz?
you doing?
I'm doing all right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys be then.
Yep. Have a good day.
I did not know. You guys have a good day. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's fine.
fine.
You can stay. I'm just letting you know
don't even lie to me, people. No, I know like, it's fine, but like the thing is like when they say I didn't know, it's like, bro, do you not look at the name of the VC we joined?
I don't.
Like, ain't no way you join a cola/stream VC and be like, I didn't know a stream was going on.
That's why I have the self rule of if I see people in there and I want to join them, I go and check what they're doing first.
Yeah, that's what I do.
T-Money
But,
says,
like-
I know it's collab.
No, but like I'm fine with people joining. It's just like
Oh.
don't tell me that you do not know that we're streaming when we're in the collab/stream thing.
He just didn't know that it was D&D.
Yeah, that's what I meant
Oh.
by I check. I check what they're doing first.
Yeah.
If you guys are, if some
But,
people are playing Overwatch, but anyways, back to the game.
So,
Well,
Now then, now that you two have thoroughly throttled each other,
well, I only abided by the rules provided. You see, I said I'm an honorable person. You sat back while me and him duked it out, and so I stepped out.
honor is for people who get their ass beat.
I believe you were the one who got their ass beat.
Exactly.
That
Yeah, he's just like,
has no bearing on this conversation. Honor is for people who think that using dirty tactics means you're officially a bad person. No, it just means you know how to fight works.
My
like
question
one of
would
his
be-
eyebrows is going to raise at that mention of honors for. He's just gonna like, you want to run that by me again, son?
Honor
I'm also
is for
raising
people
an eyebrow
who
because
plan on
I'm
getting
like,
their
do you
ass
even
beat.
think?
Because if you're honorable, then you don't care about actually winning. You just care about keeping your honor, which makes no sense.
Well, I beat my target, and to be fair, in a 2v1, it's a bit unmatched. Part of me thinks I could do it, but another part thought it'd be too much for just a fun fight. I wasn't trying to win. I just needed to assess what you guys could do. I think I did that just fine.
I don't understand you two whatsoever, do I?
Truthfully, I had taken the time to examine my opponent and had made the decision that it would be impossible for me to penetrate his defenses.
I
Well-
saw that firsthand. I hate that shield. That is an
Alright, you were trying
affront
to penetrate
against all.
him?
He's just
You
gonna
can
look
try.
back at Lilith and go, really? Oh, was that in character? The trying to
Yeah.
penetrate. Oh, then yeah, he's gonna like look back and like go,
Because my
Um,
character's a charlatan, remember?
right. So, just like, well, I mean, depends on how you mean that phrasing, lassie.
Yeah, however you implies it,
heard
of
this-
course.
He's gonna pinch his nose.
I don't
yeah, I forgot to
understand,
name-
and I don't think I
forgot
want to
the-
understand.
I also forgot to say what a venturing team. Remind you guys of what a venturing team you guys are going underneath, which is your temporary
God
name.
damn it!
You can.
We need
you
to think
can
of a
change
name
it.
quickly.
Yeah, it
I've
will be
been
your
trying to
temporary
think of a
name until
name.
you change it.
Well,
I
hey,
don't think Sayuna knows what the temporary name is. Your
Wait.
temporary name, let me remind you, is Adventuring Team 69.
What is Sam's character's name?
Zeno.
Zeno is on the ground still exhausted. You get a sense that they were actually a lot more tired than they gave off the other day.
That was our adventuring team name. We are Team Seals.
Eglock just like runs on over to Zeno, and is like, "I don't think they're okay. I did punch them a little bit too hard, didn't I?"
We are Vols.
Kenku cleric that is standing over Zeno look over you and go, "We will take them to medical bay."
just let us know when they're back up, cause
Well, thank you, fine bird person. Please tell, inform me first if they're okay.
We will do that. If anyone wants to look
Thank you very
into
much.
why they're talking so weird, because they are actually talking in different pitches and voices. They can roll.
I want to.
You
I
want to
want
know
one.
I want to.
For whatever is
Answer
better,
the-
either history, arcana, or nature. Whichever one's better for those who want to roll. Depending on the person, this will
Well,
be
they're
easy
all
the
for you or
same.
hard. Did you
Mine's
pick
all
one or
0.
roll?
I cannot roll.
It's any one of them.
It's very
All of them
common
are plus ones.
knowledge. It's very common knowledge. It's just whether or not you've heard it before. Like, this is a ridiculous
I
thing
get-
to say.
I rolled a 7.
What the flip is a kenku? You've never seen one before. Why is this crow bird standing on his feet?
That's what I was
What?
saying.
Excuse me.
I just
Why is
see-
this
like,
crowbird
Egox
standing
sees
on
it.
his feet?
Why
E-
is this
Egox sees
crow looking like a human?
Why
Egox
is this
sees this
crowbird
creature,
standing
right?
on his feet? People don't
Egox
do
sees
that.
this creature, and it's just. Can I say what's going through Egox's head as he's looking at this creature?
Sure, but I want to
Sure.
know what's also going through Imported's head.
Apparently,
What Egox
apparently
thinking right now is,
crowbirds.
I have no fucking clue what this is,
That's
but
what I got
it
stuck
seems
on.
to be a healer. What the fuck is it?
I'm more stuck on that. You had to mention. You said, "Why is this crowbird on his feet?"
They're like,
Because
"Yeah."
apparently it's unnatural for people to use their feet.
Apparently.
Look, maybe they like it. There's no need to judge, is there?
Alright, so everyone passes except for Elak. Elak, you know, it's
Egox.
fairly common knowledge.
Failed as well.
Kenku's, actually, I'm gonna give this for Serafina. You don't recognize Kenku's exactly. When you were around before the incident, there was a race similar that can mimic other people, but they didn't have to mimic people to talk. And they were more white feathered, and they can actually fly and stuff like that. So you're guessing this must be like a descendant of that race. But for everyone else, and Serafina included, you do know this part because there was a family Kenku's in the village that you were recovered in, and Kenku's now are cursed to not have their own voice. In fact, the only way they can communicate is by mimicking the voices of people around them.
How the fuck do I know though?
They're a short-lived race, but they are pretty common. They travel in small groups, but they're very common. You'll see maybe
No,
at
but
least
I'm
one
saying,
Kenku
like-
a year.
Again, I restate. Egox is essentially the definition of a country bumpkin.
Yeah. Y'all
he should
know
have
this
plenty of
through
experience with crows.
For either like researching curses or just meeting one, and just Kenkus they do not have their own voice. They can only communicate through mimicry. Which is why this one's using a whole bunch of different voices, because it can't really talk. So yeah, that's why. Like I said,
Just go to America.
easy DC.
Now then.
Just take them to America then.
Wait, did I fail the DC or no?
Yes.
You've
failed by
seen
10.
Kenkus, but you never questioned why they mimic voices and why they only mimic voices. You never questioned that part.
Just Egox just gonna come on over to Serafina and just be like, "Why the fuck was he talking? Why the fuck was that thing talking like that?"
She would explain basically what Imported just went over.
Yeah,
Oh, curses. Yeah, definitely makes sense.
it is a bloodline curse. No one really knows where it started, but at some point it went less like a curse and more like a bloodline curse. in a
Genetic
way.
disability.
Yeah. Much like a lycanthropy, where if you're born with lycanthropy, a removed curse will not work. Kenkus are the same way at this point.
Well, I think if we're all done in here, the day
Let's fuck.
the day's still bright and early if we wanna. I mean, more than just standing around doing nothing.
They're still.
We already know that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Gargan.
Well, what I'm
How
trying
about-
to say is that we still have time in the day. We know how we fight each other and stand on our own. what about maybe there's something we can do to see what everyone here can do together? Because I mean, Paul Lillard didn't even fight last time.
There is another.
That's because
Yeah,
she was busy
what-
taking a
Why
nap.
do you fly?
There
She
is
was
another
sleeping.
problem with unable to. No, Lilith was actually just kind of sitting on the sidelines watching the fight. There is another problem with some of you guys not having full set out equipment. You still need to buy equipment. Not only that, but you guys do know that it is going to be a combat fight. You do know it's going to be extremely difficult, so you might need to go and see if you can buy things that will help with it. So there is some shopping you guys can do. Not only that, but there's still plenty of this adventures building to explore. Not just the main building, but all the other centralized guild buildings around too. Look at the guilds. Look at the inns in the area. And well, there's just plenty to do in this adventuring district of Sigil. You can even leave the adventurer district to explore the rest of Sigil if you want to. There's plenty for you to do in the city before tomorrow.
Where is the Floof district?
Do you go and ask around?
No.
Do we need armors?
We will find it when the time is right.
For you,
When the time comes, you will know.
You might want some form of weaponry that can keep you safe if something does approach you, or if you run out of spell slots. You would want something like that. As a sorcerer,
Oh,
you do not have proficiency in armor, nor would I recommend it because you are a draconic bloodline. That gives you a natural AC. So defense.
what about the rest?
Everyone else is they already have a good set of equipment. Also, I will say, just narratively, we'll ask Sam in the future what they would want to give Zeno, but we will just say narratively you are given Zeno's portion of gold, and we'll buy what they need for tomorrow. And I will just basically go over with Sam what their character buys.
Because I would like to swindle some merchants, if I would say.
You want to go and haggle at places?
Of course, I have this ability. Why would I not? That'd be stupid.
You about to charm some people, aren't you?
I have another spell, no? So like, I forgot what it was. Other than charming, I don't know. I don't remember. I have too much shit on my fucking character.
You do have a decent charisma, and I think you have proficiency in persuasion, so you don't really need to try and charm. You could probably just bargain your way through something.
Yeah, I was thinking because my charisma is horrendously high.
Yeah, you have a +6 in persuasion. So you are good at persuading people.
All right, let's go. I will let you do some shopping.
So you guys head to the you guys ask around and you run into the elf ranger, who I did not give her name last time. I believe her name is Evelina. If you guys want to write that name down. And to just kind of describe the character quickly, Evelina's a elf. They are a wood elf, and their armor and bow and weaponry kind of heavily show that with a bunch of wood engraved into their weapons and stuff like that. And you approach them, and what do you ask? Because they are the guide set to help guide new people around the district.
Well, where are the other drugs going? Where's the bomb? After Batman walks off, Seraphina will walk up and ask what kind of shops they have around here.
All right, I'm gonna pull you guys over to the drawing page, which I believe is right here. Actually, this is the drawing page, so you guys can just start doodling while you're role playing. Yep.
Little guide of the district.
All right. Yes, the equipment district. The equipment. Yeah, that will be just that building over there. You look over and you get to see, nice big size building with what looks like a pile of gold as the artwork on the wood. It's not that far away. Do you guys walk over to it?
Is that the only shop?
You ask, and she goes, "There is multiple shops in that area. That is just where these shops are set up."
I see.
Yeah, so you'll
So-
find anything you need there.
So they essentially got this whole place separated.
Yes, there's the medic area over there, which if you ever need to learn about healing and stuff like that, you can learn it from them. There is also the fighting rings, which is where we are now. There is the Arcana area, which is over there, and she points to a area with the artwork of a spell book with magic flying out of it. And she points over and she goes, "That is the hunters area for people who enjoy hunting." And basically, then she points over, and that's the worshiping district for if you worship. Now I know last week I said that Sigil's very no god type policy. You can still worship. It's just you're not allowed to gods can't interfere in this place. You're not gonna get a god suddenly coming down in Sigil. Is how it kind of works. You can still show worship, but that's about it.
How do you spell sigil?
Sigil, I believe is how it is spelled. Because this is an actual city in canon D&D. Yes, Sigil. And if you look it up, it is a city built into the shape of a donut circling around the peak of a mountain.
Are you sure it's donut and not a piece of shit?
Huh?
The shape's like a piece of shit to me.
Did you look it up?
No, but maybe just look at what we've drew.
I've drawn an accurate representation of sigil.
Oh. No, that's not actually what it looks like. Hang on, let me actually just pull this image. I'm gonna pull up the image on my stream. This is the city of Sigil right here. For those on
We're still
Twitch.
delayed.
Yeah. So when stream catches up, that is the city of Sigil. So I'm not gonna try and get it onto Roll20 quickly. It will show. Man, this is delayed as all get out. There it is. It's changing, and that's the city of Sigil. It is.
Is all of that just
City
building?
of
Yeah, all that is
Sigil.
buildings. That is what you
Buildings
guys
and
are in.
roads.
Yeah, it is, and it has its own gravity. You are actually on the inner tire of it. If this is shaped like a tire, you guys would be on the inner
Here?
tire. Yeah, like a vehicle tire. You guys would be on the inside.
Oh,
of it.
okay, I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So it has its own gravity, so you are always touching the ground, but you are walking along the inside of it. So yeah. I know I forgot to show that last week or 2 weeks ago, but yeah, that is the city of Sigil, and that is the city you guys are in currently. Besides that,
Serafina would also ask if there is a library.
oh yes, there is a library of history and stuff like that. We are not as well stocked as the main library of Sigil, but you could probably recommend a book from the main library at our library. So yeah.
Serafino would make her way to that library.
All right, Are we gonna split the party?
I can make a stop at the library as well, so we don't make it too difficult.
All right.
What is a library?
Well,
Come
if
on,
you
I can educate you.
Do we?
I
guys can
guess I
split
don't know what
into-
this is.
I must say it's perfectly safe for you guys to split into two parties. There's nothing that's gonna happen right away, so you guys can split off. If a Lilith wants to go and get equipment instead of go and look at books.
Which is more beneficial for me?
well, if you need some equipment, I can come with. I may not be the best at wielding equipment, but I can help point out what's going to be best for you if you're looking for something in particular.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, like I'm just imagining Eglock would just be like, "What the fuck is a library?"
Bro starts eating the book.
So Seraph, and you guys have access to these, so you can always go to one or the other whenever you want. I will say that you don't have to go to one now.
Or we're not able to start with a fresh map, and then you could just draw some squares to represent the building.
I do not have maps for these, and there's nothing that's going to happen to them, so we'll just use theater of mind. And we will start with the more important one right now. Lilith and I believe it was Asterion that said they would go to the shops.
Yeah, I don't mind going with.
Okay, you enter the shopping district, and much like Oliviana said, it is lined to the halls with shops. There's alchemy shops, there's weapon shops, there's armor shops, there's blacksmiths, wood carvers. There's just any shop you can think of is here.
Well, I'll be damned. Certainly
Is there
allow
a condom shop?
Okay,
All
I think
right.
Import is about to murder you.
There a gun shop?
If you really want to find a shop like that, we will not roleplay you entering it. But if you really want to find a shop like that, there is some seedier shops off in the corners of the shopping area.
We won't roleplay you entering it, but we'll
I
absolutely
must
roleplay you exiting
wonder.
it.
I must wonder what's the latest technology they have there.
Do they have the Moby Huge yet?
Lord help us.
You do not find anything there, but when walking by a random shop, you find a wand of cure hysteria, which is just meant when you ask about it, the wizard running the shop goes, "Oh, you press it, you feed some magic into it, and as you do, you see kind of it starts to vibrate a little bit. You're like, and you push it against the side of your friend, and they'll start laughing their head off."
Oh, a wand of pure hysteria, not wand of cure hysteria.
Yeah, pure hysteria. It's basically a tickle.
That's a very beautiful dice you're making right there, DM.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this vibration. Technique.
Oh my god.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no, no, go to horny jail,
you know what,
bong.
you know what,
The
you know what?
wizard just repeats himself of, you just push it against your friend like this, and he puts it against his side, and he just
No,
starts giggling.
you're gonna get back in horny jail.
Go to fucking horny jail.
For those of
Seems
you
like a.
who don't know, this is a
You know what?
this is a magic item from a book I read called Cinnamon and Bun. Is the actual name of it, and that's all it does is just vibrates. It is an
I
actual
have drawn
magic
Very
horny jail.
particular item with very particular name.
Yeah, it's just a weird item. Nothing to question about it.
And we know what Sayuno would use it for.
Excuse me, my name is Lilith. Excuse you.
We know what Lilith would use it for too.
The wizard
I have
continues
drawn a
on
horn in
saying,
jail.
I'm sorry, but for some reason these are very popular, and I will not give these. I'm
I feel I
selling
know
these at
why.
200 gold. I don't get why people are buying it so much, but 200 gold for one.
I'm good.
Okay.
I was
Oh.
about to say, because it seems like a bit of a gag gift if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, the
Why would I
downside to
need
it is
such
you do have
item
to
when I could have
constantly
a
hold it against
human?
your friend's side.
I mean, it also saves a lot on physical work, so I guess people would see it as a bit of a benefit.
Yeah, but that's unless
Takes
you
a-
rob the person afterwards. But you know.
It takes a lot of work to tickle your friend. Anyways. Moving on.
More
So where's the
similar.
gear shop? I am quite intrigued by the latest weapon that I heard about.
Yeah, there's a gear shop right over there. And it's two shops over.
That's quite descriptive, God.
No, that was a wizard that told you
That was a person.
Actually, fine wizard, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
I'm assuming you deal in magical gear if you
Yeah.
got that on your basic inventory.
Mhm.
What else stuff you got that could possibly help keep in contact with other people? Just in case if a few friends of mine get a bit split up.
You see
I have
him...
this thing called a cell phone.
Well, there is sending stones, but you can only connect to people with sending stones.
Do you by chance sell them in a pair for 2?
Yes, I do. At 500 gold pieces.
fuck?
That
500 gold pieces. You're
Well,
pulling my leads.
Or you could buy
Well, to be
one for
Just
300.
have money.
What type
Damn,
of prices are these?
we're a bit worried about this upcoming challenge because the first one's obvious, it's a combat challenge. But just in case if there's a puzzle one that splits us up, I was wondering if there was anything we could use to by chance keep us connected.
I cannot tell you whether or not I know because each test is ran little intel onto the test, and the wizard kind of looks back and forth and leans closer. A single guild is selected to take care of the test each year. It is not the same guild, thus it is not the same test each time. So I will not guess what the tests are gonna be. But if the rumors are correct about the guild running the test, which is a fairly new guild with a fairly low amount of members, then so that doesn't really say anything. That's just information I'm giving you for no reason. But if the rumors are correct about the man who is running the test, Conract, he is a very survival-based person who believes in the strength to survive. So any of the tests will probably focus around strength and the ability to survive something. So if you want looking for gear that can help you with that, look into getting gear that'll help you survive things.
He's gonna nod and like pull out his very light coin pouch and like slide a gold. Like, anything else you could by chance tell me?
Nothing. Just maybe rumors.
Anything is of use when your whole future's on the lifeline. I'm coming from a failed business, so anything I can use to help me and my compatriots get through it, I'll take if you're willing to offer.
Well, that's the thing. The goblin attack, if you haven't heard about that, has actually kind of hardly affected the name of the guild. They were already in deep water for being a fairly new guild, and also for just recently being a new guild and selected as one of the guild taking the running the test, as the older guilds and the more powerful guilds believe it should be them. And because of that, these guilds are taking the opportunity to hate on the guild running the test, and I don't know if that's going to do anything, but a lot of us outside of the main guilds are saying that this might lead towards the guild running the test to make more riskier plays. So maybe prepare for something that might feel too dangerous and try and work your way around it.
Tell me, Wizard, can I persuade you in any way to perhaps lower it? The pricing?
On what?
On the funny talking device that you talked about earlier.
Oh,
The tickling device?
No, the talking one, not the
the
vibrating one.
Standing stones.
Yeah, that.
roll persuasion. How about I talk you how about name your price?
Free.
What do you think, mister? What do you think the price should
Well,
be?
we can't start bargaining until you name your price.
Free.
Like, he's just gonna lean over to Loth and go, how much have you got on you? 'Cause I don't got much to help out.
Oh, well, I have 110.
You have 110.
And I was not told if we were being given any gold at the start. I have 9 gold to my name.
The only gold you would
Starting
get was
gold.
from your building your character. If you didn't choose equipment and chose gold instead, that would be the only gold you would get. Which is the main reason why Lilith and Xeno do not have equipment, is because they chose starting gold.
Oh, okay. I see now. I see.
Yeah.
Well, if I didn't know anything about business, first will be, the one to decide, shouldn't they? So tell me, Mr. Wizard, how much should it be?
A single sending stone, I would put at maybe 250 to 300. I am selling these two for 500. So if you want, maybe 300 for both of them. Can't really go any
Goodness,
lower, or
that's
else you'll be robbing me.
Goodness, maybe I
I'm-
should just tell my friends not to come back to this store, perhaps.
Hang on
Clearly,
a second here.
price.
I might have something
Immediately
different for you
at that
guys.
mention,
I might have something
immediately
different.
at that mention of like, well, maybe I should tell my friends not to come here. Like, as a businessman himself, he's gonna go, no, come on, let's not rob the man of a job, all right? I mean, take it from
Everything he's
someone.
worth.
Take it from someone who's been through losing a business. When you've got everything riding on it, you take what you can get. I mean,
Yeah, thank you, sir.
But you don't understand. I don't have a family or anyone to rely on. The only thing I have is this measly gold. The only thing I could
No.
do is starve at this point if
Hold
I
on.
use all my money.
Hold on, sweetheart. If you want, I can give you something different than sending stones. Sending stones will only connect to one thing, but if you want, I can hand you he runs
Hand
into
you
the
over
back
to
real
Blade.
quick, and he comes out with a bunch of what looks kind of like ear decoration, not like ear piercing, but it's like something that kind of hooks onto the outer ring of your ear and falls into your ear. He's like, I can give you guys
Oh.
these.
For what
The
price?
power earrings.
Do you not know what I want? Do you
What-
not want to know what these are?
I'm most definitely interested. If you
I'm
got,
curious. Tell me, what
These
are they?
These are earrings of messaging. These will connect to only the set pairs, but Anyone who wears them will be able to send a message to the other people who wear them as long as they're in the range of a regular message cantrip.
I see. I think I heard these. These are called AirPods, right?
There are some people who refer to them as that, yes.
Well, you see,
So basically, if you guys
my
get 5 of these, you guys will have message to each other as long as everyone stays within range of message.
well,
How
at
much
first
are
you had my
they?
curiosity. Now you got my attention and my interest.
And my axe.
Next thing you know, they got your
So-
money.
These are still pretty expensive. How many would you want? And then I will name my price.
Probably 5.
Can't. So 5 of them. Well, cantrips are fairly easier to enchant, but they still take quite a bit of work and gold to do. Not only do I need to get the item I need to enchant, but I also need to get the right material to enchant it with the message cantrip. So maybe, and I am lowering the price for you, ma'am. You have convinced me of that. Maybe 200 to 250 in gold price. And if you do not have the money now, I can surely hold off on it until you do.
What I was going to say is we technically have another day before the test. So, would it be better if we place the order now beforehand and not stress you out, not worry about having to get it all done at the end of the day or anything like that? Just before the test tomorrow, could we talk maybe lowering the price just
wanna-
because
If you want to do a $50 or 50 gold lay down right now and then pay for the rest later, I can definitely go on your word.
Down payment.
And if you promise to lead people to my shop, that would be nice.
Down payment of 100 monkeys.
I'll tell you what. I'll also leave something behind just so that way, like like how some people leave behind something of importance to until it goes through. Then when the purchase is done, you get it back, right?
Yes.
He's like gonna look down at his hip and like shake his head, but he's gonna put his flail on the table in front.
Ooh.
I've had that since I started my business.
I can't
Very,
message you. Oh, dang it.
very
will pick-
important to me.
He will pick it up and he'll look it over. It's just like a normal flail. But there is some pretty
But-
carving on here. How much was this? Did you get this for, or were you gifted it?
I bought it when I first started my business for safety, and ever since it kind of took a bit of the magic that I used and embedded into it. And like the handle has like faint blue runes that as Asterion lays his hand on the head, they just glow a bit.
Are these magics that anyone can access, or is it only you?
It's melded with the runes on my shell as well. So unfortunately I can use it, but it
Don't
keeps a
worry.
very personal part in my heart. So
I am an experienced wizard. I know all the different practices people make. And looking at the runes on here, I can tell that you are a very loved fighter of arcane. In fact, I am very impressed
And-
of the magic you wield, as it takes a lot of bravery for someone of our knowledge to run headlong into combat and face it forward.
it's handcrafted, so please just be careful with it.
I can tell that.
And like
Uh.
even his voice is starting to get like broken a bit at the thought of leaving it behind and right before the
So-
test. And
So, I guess this can count for 20 gold if you want to leave behind 30 gold and pay for the rest when you come by later. I will give you back the mace, and I'll give you the items right now. So, you guys have you have 5 earrings of messaging. If it is not an item in D&D Beyond, just type that into your equipment slot, because I do not know if that's an item in D&D Beyond.
So I have to put that in.
Earring of message. It is a thing.
Yeah, you two will not have it till you meet up with them, but you guys will now have that as an equipment item.
Should I just ready that to put in?
Yeah.
Damn, this hurt personally.
Yeah. Well, you're the one who offered
My flail
up
has
the,
been removed.
fail.
My flail has been removed from my inventory.
Yeah. You will get it back when you bring back the rest of the gold pieces. The settled price was either whatever you wanted, a 200 or 250. I have a feeling you guys would argue for 200, or you guys would meet down the middle of 225.
So tell me, Mr. Wizard, is there
Yes.
any equipment that perhaps would be nice on me?
Hang on, and he runs back into the back and searching for some things. He comes out with a item. It is a ring.
Tell me about this ring.
It's a ring of marriage.
It is.
Oh, hell no. I'm leaving.
Sayuna.
It is not that. Don't worry.
Sayuna.
Hmm?
Don't forget to remove 30 gold pieces for the earrings.
30 gold pierces.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gold that will pierce the heavens.
I mean, I still have a quarterstaff, but
It is a ring. I'm trying
a
to.
flinging.
Ooh,
A
this
ring
sounds
of
cool.
singing.
It is a ring of shared suffering. It is actually 2 rings. If you possess the It is a ring of. It is a shared ring of suffering. When you wear the ring, one of you will be, and 2 people are attuned to it. One can choose to take the damage of the other, and you will suffer half of their damage, and the other one will suffer the half. So basically, splits damage between 2 people.
What do you think, Wizard Boy?
These I have had in my shop for a very long time. As you can tell, people are not very opportune to get rid of it. If you want, I could give this to you for maybe 100 gold. Do you know how much gold you have? Because you guys did give 30 gold away. So
I think we have a total of 89, including mine.
So you do not have enough for it. You can try and attempt another down payment, but you will have to choose who attunes to the damage sharing side and who doesn't. Because I believe.
Wait, pronounce your name is Asterion, or how do you pronounce
Asterion.
it? Asterion, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Asterion, what do you think of this item?
Mike, he wipes his eye from still seeing his flail on the table. It's just.
It sounds pretty good.
Well,
There is the downside of
the thing
taking
about
half.
that is, the benefit of it is, you saw. Well, I don't know. You were in the sidelines. You saw how the fight went, right? Some of those adventurers couldn't even lay a finger on me. At the end of the day, if you go ahead and grab that, I could end up taking a bit of hits for you. Sure, it'd get past my defense, but you know what? It's a shared downside.
Yes, but I'm always in the back, so there is really no reason for me to have this ring with it.
Hold on, because funny enough, if you think about it, if we give it to one of those frontliners, we could do a silly joke like, hey, will you marry me or something like that? Could be a fun little prank.
You could always take. You could
Who you
always be
trying
the
to
one that
propose
takes the
to?
damage too. So you know, I mean Lilith, whatever
That
you
it.
want to be referred to as right now.
Gregory.
That would not
Yes,
help
but
you.
there's really the only one that's in our group that will probably take damage, probably Elak here.
Yeah, and to be fair, I'm almost certain Eaglak wouldn't know about it. Not to disrespect the guy, but he's not really the sharpest tool in the shed.
I can see if I have any
Mm.
staffs or wands for you if you want. This is
I would
just what
like
I
you to
found
check those
first.
out too.
All
Yes,
right.
I would like to check your options.
Give me but a moment. And he runs back into the back area of the shop. And he starts to look through his things.
On her
and
forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop
He,
coming. And they don't stop coming.
He
And they
comes
don't
back
stop
out
coming,
with
then they don't
a
stop coming.
wand with a blue tip on it. And he holds it out and he goes, "This here is a wand of magic missile. It will cast the magic missile
madman.
spell at 7 charges. You can increase how many darts you fire with the charges you expend. They do recharge though. Be warned, if you expel it, then all the gaunt wand fades away. So these are very hard to come
The
by.
moment he hears Wand of Magic Missile, Asterion just jumps up and just hand on the table like, now wearing the non-hells, did you get your hands on that?
It is.
You know, in all my time on the water, in all my times on the waters, I ain't never seen something like that. How?
Well, when you set up shop in the City of Doors, it is very easy to come across these uncommon magic items. In fact, I know
You mean
a
to
guy
tell
who,
me
makes quite some spectacular magic items.
You mean to tell me someone got rid of that?
They had no use for it.
Listen, but he's looking over at Lilith. Lilith, that is what I think you should get if you got the opportunity. Get those are worth a lot.
I will say these are a lot more. These, when I do get them, are bought a lot quicker. They are 150 gold.
I'm surprised you still have that in your inventory.
I have quite a few things back
But
there. There's a
isn't the
reason I keep
item a
this back
one-time
there.
use?
It is not a one-time use. It is when you expel all
It's-
charges.
How many
it-
charges does it have?
It's got seven
7.
charges from what I wrote here.
Mm.
And it regains charges at dawn, I believe.
Yes, it does. And you see he
By
kind of
how?
waves his hand, and you want a demonstration of how it works?
Now,
Yes.
listen, if we buy that, we want all 7 of those charges. I highly recommend we hold
Yeah.
on to them.
All right, then.
But I do. Wait,
You
but
see him raise
how do
his
I
other
regain the charges again?
It
this is
restores itself. It has magic built into the item.
Yeah. If you want an example of what magic missile looks like, he raises his other hand and flicks it, and you see as 3 circles appear around the front of his hand and shoot out in 3 magic darts that hits the corner of the building exactly.
I was about to say, it has a 100% hit rate. It's a guaranteed hit. Who are you hitting with it?
He kills you both.
Here's the thing. Shield makes me to where I take no damage from magic missile.
Yeah.
So he goes to fling a dart at me, shield. So,
He doesn't know you have shield. He wouldn't
yeah.
have fired it at you.
Well, he knows I'm a wizard at this point.
But
A lizard.
he also knows that some wizards don't learn shield.
Floofy, I'm the lizard wizard.
With the gizzard.
Now, I say that is by far, like, I still don't- I'm speechless as to how you have that in your inventory.
Keep the file. I'm
If you
taking
want,
this.
we can make a similar deal from the for the earrings that we did as we did this. A set meant down, since those were 200, and I had a $50 gold pay down at first. I will lower it to 25 gold if you want to pay down first. And if you destroy the wand or bring it back, you can get the 25 gold back. But if you destroy it, you will have to pay full price.
All right, so how about this? Is there any chance I can pay you in work? Like, I have business.
Well, part of this pay down deal is spreading the name of my curio shop.
Well, allow me to ask, like, when was the last time you've had a break? Like, are you the only one running the shop?
It's the same way for a lot of these shops. We do not run 24/7, but we do have moments of close throughout the city as a set close time for shops, unless you are able to run 24/7. So I do not have to. So I do run this a lot, but I highly enjoy this part of business, especially the haggling.
Well, how about this thing? Because, like I said, our test is tomorrow. I got the rest of the day. We're trying to decide on what we're gonna do. Is there any way I can pay you for this in work?
Well,
If not, then we'll.
Can I lower the price?
There is plenty to do in the city of Sigil itself. You could find something to do to make quick gold before tomorrow. But if you do, and you can put the down payment down and help and take the items for now, just come back tomorrow with the full payment if you have the gold afterwards, and they will fully be yours. Is that ideal?
What's the down payment for this one?
Because you guys have been
That's
such good customers, the down payment, I was gonna say 25, but because of just the niceness you guys have shown me, and the hope that you will spread the name of this business, I will put the down payment at 10 gold.
How about my new persuasion?
That's what the 10. That's the 10 gold.
I'll slide the rest of my gold over because I slid him one earlier. Like,
Yeah.
he is excitingly, like, emptying out the remaining of his coin purse and sliding it
Alright.
on the table. Like, that is 10 for you, good sir.
Okay, thank you. How much gold do you guys have left? If you want to do a little bit more shopping around.
How much
probably
am I
doesn't-
subtracting from my?
You didn't have to subtract anything for the Wand of Magic Missile.
Yeah.
I got the 10.
You do owe, I believe, at this point, 170 for the earrings and 140 for the wand. So combine that together, and that's how much gold you owe this guy. So keep that
To be
in
fair,
mind.
we got. He's like looking at the wand and like his face is just pure excitement at the time. Just like, well, I'll be damned. Never knew I'd have something like this in these hands.
You could always stop by a shop and
in
quickly
my
grab you
hands.
something to
I can have
help
all
you
the
with what you don't have
powers.
your flail too.
Well, I'm broke now, and he's gonna,
That is
as
fair.
promised, he's gonna give the wand to Lilith. That'll be good for use in the back line. Since I know that's where you're going to be, you can happily use that if you need to take out some some people just hanging on.
Fine, thank you. We should tell the others about this shop, shouldn't we now? There is this wonderful ring that I feel like Elak would have much use for.
Yeah,
I
do
guess,
got like 3 other people.
I guess if you guys are going to start coming back to this wizard dude's name that I just made off the fly, I should give you his name. His name is...
Allow me to
let's
happily
say
meet this person.
Maurix.
Jonathan.
He is a human wizard. His name is Maurix, and his shop is called Maurix Many Magical Mysteries.
It's
And
wonderful. I
as you
gotta
continue
go
walking
eat.
All right.
I gotta go eat. So y'all gotta like roleplay without me for a bit.
I'll just say this real quick. As you walk through, you do see some base equipment, like weapons and stuff like that, which will be at the set D&D price.
I'm broke. I can't get anything.
If Sayuna wants to pay for it, they can give you like get you a quarterstaff or something to hold on to.
She has a wand now,
Yeah, but
Wait,
you
do
don't
we
have a
would
weapon.
need armor?
but I don't need one.
Neither
I have
of
my
you
cloth.
can use armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's because of my shell.
Yeah. You have a weapon other than your fail?
I have a quarterstaff.
Oh, you have a quarterstaff, then you're good. With you guys done,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Sayuna can eat while we're doing this real quick. We will move over to the library. Aglak and Serafina, you approach the library doors and you open, and this thing is a lot bigger than it was on the outside, as it is 5 stories with a lot of books.
The fuck are those things on those shelves?
You've got to be kidding me. Please tell me you're joking.
You look over, and there is a owling librarian who looks over and just goes, "Shh, be quiet."
I'm
God,
sorry,
one
I'm
of these
sorry, I'll be
librarians.
quiet.
For those of you who
Ju-
don't know
I'm
what
going to
owlings
say,
are,
no
they
matter the
are
volume of my voice,
humanoid owls that are like itty bitty tiny. They're a small size category creature. They're basically human owls.
I'm gonna say no matter the volume of my voice, Eglock is now like making sure that he's like doing that really like weird whisper where it's just like, okay.
The whisper where you don't really know how to whisper, but you still try.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
whisper when you talk loudly, someone tells you to talk softly and just like, I don't know how, but I'll try.
Yeah, so Eglock walks on over to a book, just grabs it, and then just like is like, "Oh, you opened this," and then opens it, and is just like, "This looks like this is made out of the same thing that elders used to use for their roly things." And he's just like turning it about, looking at it.
Before you do any lasting damage to it, this is called a book, and it contains information.
How does it speak it?
No, it has words written on it.
Oh, so it is those roly things that the elders used to have.
Just be gentle with them. I'm not buying anything that you break.
You realize that he's probably referring to scrolls, which is similar to books, but a little bit different.
Yes.
He puts the book back, just like really like as soon as Serafina says, "I'm not paying for it," he's just like really, really slowly and carefully just closing the book and putting it back. Just like,
You look over
Okay.
and the owling librarian's just giving you a death stare. For something so much smaller than you, they are terrifying.
Eglock just looks at it, just like, "I'm sorry."
Don't mess with the
Serafina
librarians, they will
would-
mess you up.
Serafina would go to the history nonfiction section
Alright.
and try to find anything.
Eglock just
know
follows.
exactly what you're
Recognize.
looking for. Yeah, I know exactly what you're looking
Yep.
for. Roll investigation. This is going to be quite a difficult DC because you don't know exactly if they have it, and it's such old history that they might not even
That is
have
a
it in this
13.
building. Well, yeah, you search for a couple hours, and well, it's
The dice was upside down. I thought I got a 21. I was very confused.
you're starting to notice that history only goes back as far as like maybe in these adventure libraries is it goes about maybe 1,000 years to 2,000 years, but nowhere near how long you've been away.
And she would not recognize any of these history books.
No,
would
you
she?
would not. It's like Steve Roger when he came back and he found out that, and it was just like the idea of finding out everything that happened after World War II.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of getting
I
that
just want to
feeling
say,
from it.
while Seraphina is doing that, just Eaglock's just looking at a bunch of books, and then like he just stumbles about. Is there a scrolls section in this
There-
library or no?
Well, looking through, you do see a book titled "Fighting Ways of the Monks."
He's just like, oh, what is this? And just grabs it. He's just like,
You-
how big are the chairs here? Like, how big are the tables and chairs? I just
there
want to do this for comedic
there are
effect.
some Goliath chairs, which Goliaths are similar sized creatures to you. They are actually slightly bigger, but there are Goliath-shaped chairs, so there are plenty of sized chairs for you. You look over, you actually see a giant-sized chair too, which is double the, which standing up, you don't even reach the backrest of it.
Just
Yo, so Sam wanted me to tell you guys because apparently he's too much of a. But he does not feel like D&D is a fun thing for him.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I guess that settles it.
Okay.
I'll make plans around that.
okay. Anyway,
I
so
do have
you got. Oh, sorry.
Punching in, I do have a friend who's looking to join the D&D campaign weekly.
If everyone's okay
If we
with
want
that,
some
then go ahead.
Sure.
I'm down.
That is done.
chicken.
Yeah.
You remember Pantheon, right? The guy we play Magic the Gathering with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he was asking about it. If everyone's fine with them joining for the sessions, that is fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He's a good man.
Sayuna, your vote is included as well.
She is not here. She's
Oh
getting
no,
food.
Sayuna. Okay. Thank you, Nor, for letting us know about that.
North has left.
I know. I'm saying this more for YouTube, so they know who that
Oh.
was that popped in.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for that information. So, where were we? Oh yeah,
How
the
big-
monks thing.
How big is this book?
The book, it is about the size of a regular book. Not too big, not too small.
Okay, Eaglock sits down in one of those Goliath chairs, and just like a little kid is just like swinging his feet in the chair, just like he just opens it up and then just like is just flipping through it,
It
like
is-
barely, like
it is all about monks and their different fighting styles.
yeah, he's just reading through it, and like he doesn't really pay attention all that much unless he sees something interesting. And then, like, I'm assuming he eventually flips to the drunken technique, and he's just like, I like drinking.
Yeah, you flip through and you do find what is referred to as the drunkard style. Which, reading through it, talks about how the drunken fighting style is not about the ability to drink alcohol while fighting, but it is about the ability to flow as if you are drunk and to move with the water.
Yeah,
So
and he'd
mimics
find
the
that.
movement of a drunkard into your fighting style is kind of how it works.
I'd assume Eaglock would find that extremely interesting and just read that entire section of the book and just be like, okay, I'm done with this book. And then he goes back to looking for books.
All right. While you're looking through books, Seraphina, you are approached by a fire genasi with volcanic ash type hair. And he approaches you and goes, Excuse me, may I ask you where you got those markings on your skin? Floof?
What markings is he referring to?
The ones that were left behind when you were released from your petrification.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I kind of just woke up with them.
Well, I asked because somebody said they were looking for a lady with similar markings, and I wanted to meet them
Who?
outside of Sigil, and they told me to hand them this, and he hands you a note.
She's gonna read the note.
Written on the note is the message: if you want to know what happened to your kingdom, come here. And it is a address, and it points to a building in the city of Sigil. In a
She would
certain
look
district
over-
in city of Sigil.
She would look over at Eglock, see how occupied he is.
Well, he's not really occupied. He's just looking at books now. He's just looking through them.
Is he thoroughly distracted though?
No. He is barely keeping a handle of his boredom. It's like very visible that he's just really just he found one thing that he liked, and then now thing that looks like it, but he's just bored. He's bored out of his mind.
Are you gonna try and?
Eglock, come.
Oh, I was worried for a second there. You're gonna try and sneak out without them. Like, are you gonna try and stealth your way out of this situation?
Nah. If he was like interested in like trying to read more books, she would have left him. But seeing that he's like basically falling asleep standing up, she's gonna get him to come along.
Where are we going?
I have some place to be, and I can tell you're not exactly enjoying this time here.
Yeah, it's really boring. My eyes are starting to hurt.
All right, and you guys, do you guys head out of the library?
She would, and she would make a beeline for the place designated on the note.
I'd assume Eglock would very easily keep up with her. Just like dodging through crowds of people and stuff.
Yeah, with you guys leaving the library, we will cut back over to Osterion and Lilith. Hopefully Sayuna will join soon. But we'll wait for them to finish eating. Not wait, but hope for them to finish eating soon. We'll just refer to Osterion, and Lilith will be focusing on trying to understand how the Wand of Missiles work. You guys are approached by a figure in a dark robe, and he approaches. He's like, "Excuse me, I happened to be in the store earlier with the wizard, and I overheard you looking for a job for quick gold."
Could I by chance roll insight on this?
Sure.
Because no sane. That is a natural 20 minus 1, 19.
Really fucking good for you.
He's trying to determine the nature of this person, because to him it's really shady to come up out of nowhere. Hey, I heard you're looking for a quick job for some quick coin. Like, what on earth are you getting at?
So I'm not gonna give you exactly what he's planning, but I did roll low enough for you to break through. You get a sense that he is not giving you enough details, but it is something that can be quick and easy and done in the day. And as he if you turn to leave, he will grab your arm and say, "Please, sir, please handle it, and I want you to roll perception."
Roll perception?
Yes.
That is a second natural 20 in a row. That is a 21.
You
Good
notice.
fucking job.
You notice as he
What
grabs
the
you,
fuck?
peeking out of his arm slightly is black markings similar to Seraphina's.
Keep in mind, I would remember the black markings on Seraphina's
Lilith
hand.
notices it too. Note the
That is a
because you
natural
see
20 for Lilith.
Because Seraphina is covered
Hi.
in armor. Hi, Sayuna. Seraphina's covered in armor. You don't really see any more black markings except for on their face and neck. But looking at that brief look in their arm, it's just covered in black markings.
Mm.
None of you guys have rolled Arcana to know what these black markings mean, but the fact that they are very similar to Seraphina's does pop out to you too.
Fuck.
I
Fuck.
will.
You've never seen people with black markings that look like cracks on their bodies.
That is a 25 on my Arcana.
You know exactly what causes it. Being released from petrification after a long period of time of being stuck in it. If you are quickly released, then it is fine. But the longer you are in it, the longer erosion gets to your stone body, the more cracks appear on it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is
what he
kind of
referred
like
to.
Dr. Stone. It is kind of like Dr. Stone. That is exactly what I'm taking inspiration from for the black markings.
Tell me one thing, stranger, before I give an answer. From what kingdom do you hail?
The kingdom of Ronzerius, which is an actual kingdom that you know of. It is actually a pretty popular kingdom. It is new, and it is fairly new, and the king is fairly new as well, but is also a very well-known commerce town. Deals in a lot of coin.
Well, could this by chance have something to do with possibly petrification?
No. When you say that, you kind of see he kind of tucks his arm back into his sleeve. Not exactly. I honestly, I was a victim of petrification for a little bit, but nothing to worry about. I'm just needing someone to help me move some boxes around to a spelljammer that will be heading to the material plane.
I am absolutely fucking rolling an insight on that. If I am not...
I'm not using my fancy new dice tower. I'm rolling this by hand because that dice tower's been betraying me all night.
I got a 15. Nothing too big, just a 15.
He's still not giving you all the information. You don't fully trust this guy.
You are correct. I do not trust this man. He is not telling the truth on this one. So, you want us to move boxes to a spelljammer?
Yes, there is somebody who I am afraid will be a threat to our business if they find out about it, and I want you to take care of them.
Just what do you mean by taking care of them? 'Cause
Distract
it doesn't
them,
seem
hold them
like
off, do whatever you can. Just make sure they don't get to the boxes.
He's gonna glance over at Lilith,
He
and I will actually use the first charge of the new earring of message.
on just Lilith.
To
'Cause
just
they'll-
talk to Lilith, like,
Yeah, no one else has it.
yeah. You think we should go forward with this? Something's tipping me off as awfully shady.
You're correct. I do believe this man is up to something, if you know what I mean.
Although, to be fair, we could most definitely use this gold.
We could possibly follow along and maybe, but be cautious. We could also, you know, go into battle if need to be. What do you think?
I'm fine with moving forward, just not with trust. I'm fine with keeping an eye on him.
Indeed.
He's still
With that,
trusting.
he's gonna look at the hood figure, lead the way then.
All right, follow me, and you guys move out. And Serafina
He's
and
gonna-
Eglak want to give me a survival check.
Something I'm actually good at. Hold on, I got a +5 to these.
Just so
7.
that way we know.
I got a
Austerian
14.
Austerian's now holding his staff instead of resting it on his back. He is holding it in his hand, walking with it.
I rolled a 14 because I got a +5 to survival checks.
All right. I will do with that when I can. You guys arrive in a kind of ran down building. And the guy kind of enters the building, and on the building you see a mirror. And in this mirror is the image of a man in fur and a battle axe to his side. And just oozing off this guy is barbarian energy.
He gives off hard barbarian energy.
Yeah.
He gives off
another
the
note,
energy of anger.
this guy is covered in black marks. Head to toe, he's covered in black cracks, and it is almost as if he's wearing them proudly with how little armor he shows off.
What, is he in a Speedo or something?
You know, he's wearing just
He is
fur
now.
armor. Apparently. It's almost as if he's showing off his marks.
Well, how long was your friend here petrified for?
No, he's in a mirror, a communication mirror to be precise. And you see as he speaks. Sayuna said they don't care. They're just muted. Okay. He speaks up and he goes, so these are the people you are going to help deal with the problem? As he turns towards the man in the robes. Zarek. And Zarek speaks up and is like, yes, they are the ones. And I have also sent the message to the target. And they should be arriving soon. Good. Wait for them here. And make sure nothing goes awry. Give them their gold when they're done. And you see as the image fades out and the guy is gone. And as he turns towards you guys, he goes, okay, thank you. And just meet up over there. And it is at this point that Serafina walks through the door. And the guy goes, oh, there's your target.
Is Elock right behind her, just like...
Yeah.
Or is like the door so small that he has to smash his head through the wall?
And you guys hear this guy go, oh yeah, there's your target. Almost as a deal with them.
Hey, by the way, how tall is this door imported?
I will give you 500 gold if you deal with them.
Austerian just looks at the two, looks back like from the corner of his eye to the guy, back at the two.
This guy had no idea he was hiring your friends to assassinate you. Real quick though, Serafina and Eglak, how do you react to walking into this building, which was told to help give you answers, and see a dude in black marks standing there going, there's your target, and turning towards your friends?
Elock's just like, you motherfuckers.
It is at this point that he pulls down his hood as he turns towards you, and Serafina, roll raw intelligence.
We got 19, got a dirty 20.
You know this guy. He was a court
Hey.
mage in your city, in your hometown.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I have no idea what you speak of, Seraphina. And then you see Shop throws his hand over his mouth.
She immediately pulls out her greatsword.
Eagle just like bends down and whispers into Seraphina's ear. You know this guy or something? We need to beat his ass.
As you whisper
me
that,
what
he
you
turns
know.
towards Asterion and Lilith and goes, "What are you doing, just standing there? Attack them!"
Serafina looks over at the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Like, Seraphina may look at them, but Eagle just raises himself to his full height. He's normally over, and is just like, so, you two motherfuckers are working with someone that Seraphina don't like. I may not like her, but this guy seems like an asshole.
Now hang
So
on,
tell
Eagle.
me, you big lizard, where's your honor now?
I was waiting for Lilith's response first before
Now, hang
making
on,
a
Eagle.
response.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I just said I want the truth out of his mouth before I cut him open.
That means you don't like him. You want to kill him.
Depending on his answers, I might not like him.
Yeah, I don't
What is your
understand you, but
response?
I
I kind of want to rob him.
You want to rob him? He is telling you to kill your friends.
I mean, just turn around, fight him, take his money, get the answer, tie them up. I'll say no problem.
All right.
I'm just here for the money.
can I do something really sneaky here?
No, it's. I think at this point it's initiative, unless someone wants to try and get a surprise round off.
I want to do a surprise round once everyone gives their answers to this situation.
Well, you're all the way across.
Yeah, and I'm fast as fuck,
It
dude.
looks like battle
And,
might
Lilith
happen,
is
so
currently
I'm
in
going
horny
to
jail.
load up the battle map that I got ready for this. This was the combat
Okay,
idea I
where are
literally
we?
just came up with. There we are.
Why is there a giant snail man?
Oh, I need to hide those real quick.
Why is it in the shape of a hand?
Hang on. You are not there. You two are at the door. Seraphina and
Where's the door?
Let me just draw a shape. Put yourselves anywhere right here, and Lilith and Eglac, put yourself anywhere up there. Those
You mean
are the
Asterion.
placement areas. Yeah, Asterion.
Into the fireplace. Gone.
Oh, that's not a door.
Dealt with.
We're cooking food tonight.
We're gonna eat
It's
delicious
warm in
food.
here.
You know what? No, I will be right here.
All right. So we're gonna roll initiative. I do not think this is gonna be a surprise round because he is not because the fact that there wasn't like an ambush planned and he sees a threat, he is automatically on edge. So even if you turn to attack him, you will not get that surprise round.
Well, I'm saying, could I speed blitz him?
You can try. So everyone roll initiative.
Here, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Asterian's gonna remember to remove Xeno, Asterion, Eglac, and Seraphina.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I think
23.
I think
just
I got
re-roll and I'll set
a
you at 23.
no. I got a like. I think I got an 18. Am I not allowed to? Well, I can't roll initiative anyway, so an 18 is what I get, right?
Yeah. Here, let me just do this real quick. Click on that, and then I will go over to your character sheet, and I will click.
I
will
want to
roll
say
your
because of
initiative
how
for you.
simple-minded Eglock is, he heard him say that that Seraphina and him were the targets for Asterion and Lilith, and like just like seeming to like he thinks he understands like the situation and like the tension that's going on in this room and everything. So he's extremely pissed off right now because he thinks those two were working all this entire time with that guy just to kill or get at Seraphina and Eglock. So he ain't listening to anything.
All right.
Seraphina's
gonna
eyes
put
have
in
now
my-
locked back onto the guy.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm in.
Are you going to put down my 18 that I got?
No, you got a 7.
No, I got
No.
7.
Yeah, I got a 13 plus 5. That's 18.
Wait, what?
There's your roll.
I did it
Reported
for
roll
you.
for you. You got
13.
15.
No, I said it to your.
No, it was a
Oh
Wait,
no,
how
plus
come I
your
didn't
dex.
get
Plus
added?
your dex. Because you forgot to add your dex.
Like that?
I can't. It's a plus 5. My initiative has a plus 5 to it.
Yeah, but you.
Then it
rolled
should be
straight.
15.
It should be 17. Because he has a plus 5
I don't even
to
see
it.
his roll.
No,
No,
you
it's
rolled a
an
10
18.
plus 5.
No, I rolled.
Up here,
I rolled
his
a
personal
13
roll. I
plus
rolled
5.
for him, so his initiative would go on there automatically.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, so he rolled a 13, and that would be 13 plus 5, which I believe is 8. So
No, he rolled a 10.
No,
I
you
did not
rolled a
roll a
13.
10. When the fuck did I roll a
I
10?
rolled that, so it would automatically put his character on the turn. But he rolled initiative earlier. It's the same thing I did with Seraphina. Where I had cleared it
Oh.
Yeah,
right
let me
before.
keep the 22.
You guys are.
Because it says on mine, I rolled an 18 on my D&D Beyond sheet.
You did.
And
you
then I
got
rolled
22.
in the...
So apparently you rolled twice.
Yeah,
Alright,
because the first one, it didn't, like, go through for some reason.
so I am now going to roll up this guy's initiative. Which I will just use the guard stat block for him.
Do me and Asterion have to roll to see which one of us goes first because we both got the same thing?
no, it goes
no,
to
it
you
goes-
automatically because you
yeah.
have the higher dex.
Whoever has a higher dex goes first. Alright? So
Okay.
it will be Lilith, the Seraphina, then the guard.
Wait,
No, it's Seraphina, Lilith, then the guard because Lilith got a 22 and Seraphina got a 23.
Oh yeah, that would move them then. Seraphina first, then Lilith, then the guard.
I have a bad feeling that this dude's a boss.
I'm still gonna beat his ass.
Not
Let
not
me-
before I beat his ass.
Zebediah, what is going on here?
He turns towards you and he just goes, "Down with the royalty. To rebuild our kingdom, we must get rid of the royalty."
That's only 30. Dang it. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so she's gonna run up 30 feet.
How heavy are the tables?
The tables, if you're going to climb over the tables, chairs, or anything like that, that will count as difficult terrain. I will say that.
No,
Oh, dang it, okay.
That's not what I'm talking about here.
Oh.
Oh,
What the fuck are you talking about?
The hammer.
I got a new spell that I want to try out.
So the stuff here you can trigger. The stuff over here you can trigger. I will not say you can trigger the stools or chairs, but the stuff on the tables you can trigger with the spell. So yeah, that's.
I
the
think
stuff
I end
you
up
can
here
target.
with difficult. I think I end up here with difficult terrain.
Alright.
I think, maybe. I don't know.
So you run straight across and start to hop over the table.
Yeah.
Do you
And
do
it's
anything
gonna
special
cast
as you
a
run
guiding
run
bolt.
over? Also, why is Iglak token a 13?
I have no fucking clue. Here, I'm gonna make a new token. Hold on. They fixed it.
Nope, you
The
cover it.
13 is its own token. Why is that its own token? You have 3 tokens.
You can click and drag his rolls onto the board.
Oh. Oh.
Fuck. Bloom, are you
Oh,
doing
yeah, my
this?
favorite
Yeah.
character number 9.
Yeah, you can click
Alright.
and drag his rolls onto the
So,
board.
Is
Oh
that
yeah,
where you
she casts guiding bolt.
is that where your turn ends? Going across the table?
She going across the table and she casts guiding bolt, but she rolled a nat 1, so like I doubt.
Yeah, no, as you fire at it, you see him reach into his pocket and you see a red glowing orb leave his pocket, and as it does, you shift your aim slightly, try and hit it, but as you were hopping the table, the combination of shifting your aim and hopping the table made you go off, and you shoot just barely missing Asterion in the back of the head.
So how heavy is the chair here?
The
And the
chairs, I
tables?
will probably say maybe 10 to 15 pounds. The table is going to be 30 pounds,
What?
so no, you cannot use those.
What
Didn't
about
think-
this?
Probably
That
too
is
heavy.
gonna be that's going to be too heavy. That is filled with water.
How about the hammer here?
The hammer you can target.
How about a knife here?
Those
Those
you
are
cannot
downstairs.
That's in a
see.
different room.
That is in a different room.
Oh.
The black line is a wall. The brown part is a door which is open. So
What about this
you
axe?
can see. You can see here. You can see this area, and you can see this area, but you do not get an actual line of sight on him from those areas, so you cannot use those. You can use the axe. No matter what you use, it's going to
Okay.
do the same damage, but you can pick some. You have a wide variety of things to pick from.
Because that'd be funny if I pick up the table while Sterafina's on it.
Maybe when you get
I
stronger
just
spell
chug
access.
that. And just
When you-
chug it at the enemy.
If I had a high enough strength stat, I would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Didn't take you for a bad shot, Your Highness.
I'm a little bit frustrated at the moment.
Yeah, this guy basically said "down with the monarchy" to you.
That will be her
You're
end
asking
code,
me?
by the way.
Yeah.
I can relate your frustration.
All right, Lilith's
I just
turn.
want to say, Elock doesn't understand a single thing that's going on, so he's just shutting off all outer thoughts, like hearing anything from anyone else, and he's just like, combat mode, activate. Like he's going full like bull mode, I get essentially, like, or like cow mode, I guess. You know how like when you have a bull and a matador, like he's the bull and this dude's the matador, essentially.
All right, Lilith, pick.
The way
It is your turn, Lilith. You haven't. I know what you want to do, but you haven't said what you're going to do yet.
You know what I want to do, so can I do it though?
Yeah, you can. There's, like I said,
apply-
there's plenty of objects for you to pick from.
Can I apply Hex on it as well, or no?
Yes, you can bonus action Hex, but I did look into it. It will not affect this spell.
Ooh.
Hex.
Are you
only
talking-
attacks
wait,
attack,
no.
A Hex affects attack rolls, not saving throws. So sadly, Hex would not improve this attack, but it will still do good. All right, you are casting
And then I'll
Catapult.
apply a Hex.
Yeah, yeet.
All right, I'm going.
What are you
to-
using
I
it
remember
on?
my first time using catapult.
Time
I
to
threw a
make that,
floof at a boss.
deck save.
You remember that, DM?
Sadly, which item are you selecting?
I do.
Because it
It
does
was
hit the
fantastic.
first target it reaches, so you have to pick something that has a clear path to him. Like this axe would be a clear path.
Yeah, the axe. How many items cost that? Like only one?
Yes, you can only affect one unless you twin spell it. Because we have discussed that and we decided that you could twin spell this, and then you could select 2 items.
Are there any loose bricks in that fireplace I should
So
throw?
I apply hex and twin spell at the same time.
No, we
Mhm.
ruled you have to choose different targets if you're using twin spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we
Then-
did rule that. Okay, sorry. Thanks for reminding me. I
Okay.
remembered that I was talking about. Just like that
Just
would be
the-
too
The
overpowered.
axe. Oh my god.
Just the
Yep,
axe.
that's how
Okay,
Baldur's Gate
good.
does it.
Because if you picked something like behind him, it would risk hitting Asterion instead, or something behind Asterion. You would have to get through him first.
And that would be a deck save, and I only have a +1 to those.
Yeah. So, but the only reason I ask is just making sure, because that will clear past everyone else. And as it shoots past, you see as he drops down to the ground, ducks his head real low as the axe embeds itself right about here in the wall, as you miss the target completely. He saved on his throw.
Wow.
Wait, did I hit the target or no?
No,
No,
you
you
missed.
didn't. You missed.
Shit.
Indeed.
If you want to do anything else like that, like you can use your bonus action to cast Hex, or you can use Quicken Spell to cast a cantrip.
Okay. Wait, what does the quicken spell do for me?
Quicken Spell takes a spell that is an action to cast, and makes it a bonus action. But you've already cast a spell, so you can only cast cantrips. You do have Firebolt, and I believe you have other cantrips as well you can use.
However, it costs a lot of sorcery points to quicken spell.
Yeah.
How many sorcerer point do I have?
Quicken Spell, I believe, is 2 sorcery points for level 1 spells. Wait, no, it's...
And cantrip.
And cantrips.
Oh, I have 3, and that like per long rest.
Yeah, so it would use up
Ooh.
3 of your meta magic points.
I'll apply hex on it for now.
You'll apply Hex, okay. Okay, and that is just a bonus action. Make sure you mark that. Oh no, you have a free cast of it, so you would be using your free cast of it, right?
Yeah.
All right, you use your free cast of Hex. Make sure you mark that down.
You can mark the enemy no for me.
I'll mark it down. It might not show up for you, but I'll mark it down. So that is your turn, I believe, unless you want to move back away from him.
I will like to affect intelligence on him.
You have no other abilities. Your only ability thing you can
No,
do
but
now
the
is
hex affects something, no?
Oh no, yeah, it
Hex
affects something.
like-
You're choosing intelligence.
Yeah.
All right. It will affect any intelligence checks he makes. I will make note of that. In fact, I will also can select him. Come on, let me select him. Oh, that's why I can't select him. Okay. I will also do this real quick to mark that he has hex on him. Boom.
Espérame.
Not that one. All right, he has
You're
hex
pretty
on him.
good.
And that is your turn. You moved away. Now it is the guard's turn, and he
Wait,
will pull
but what
out.
is Elak's reaction after Lita failed to attack the enemy?
What?
Because like, okay, originally Elak like thought that, right, that he's fighting us, but what if we're attacking this motherfucker up here?
No, Egox shut off his mind. Like, He's just like, you know how when a cow just gets aggravated, it doesn't care. Egox essentially it went into the state of mind where he doesn't like hear you. He doesn't really even see you right now. He just looks one person.
He has basically
This
entered a
motherfucker up
battle
here?
state.
Right, this motherfucker, right?
Yeah. He isn't going to pay attention to any of you.
Stay behind me.
Alright, and with that, he will use his action, and he will pull out of his pocket an orb, and he will basically announce, if you will not take care of the royalty, then I will have to do it myself. And he holds up the orb and smashes it into the ground as a torrent of elemental fire magic explodes from it. And appearing in two different locations is a magma mephit and a flail snail.
Oh, hi there.
And
You
they will
ugly
be
ass
sharing.
motherfucker.
They will be sharing his initiative and going right after. I will start off with the mephit, as it will turn towards it will turn towards anyone holding anything metal or wearing anything metal besides Seraphina.
I don't think so.
I don't think any of us are.
I don't wear
Seraphina's the
armor.
only one with metal. I'm wearing a hardened shell, holding a staff of wood.
All right.
Same. I'm
It is
holding a
casting
staff of
heat
wood
metal
and
on Seraphina. You watch as it raises his hand up, and a spark of fire launches itself into Seraphina's. I'm not gonna be paying a meanie and go armor. I'm gonna say it latches onto your sword, and your sword starts to heat up. And I will mark you with this to indicate that you are affected by heat metal. And he's gonna use his turn to activate his fly speed to hit to fly up to the 15-foot height of the building, as he is going to fly his way over to. Oh, I'm still on the GM layer. Hang on. Oh, drawing squares. He's gonna fly 15 feet into the ceiling here. He's gonna stay up there at 15 feet high. He's just gonna start looking at who he has to deal with next. And oh yeah, and actually he's gonna use his bonus action as well to cause you to have to make a save. No, any creature in physical contact with the object when you cast a spell. Okay. Takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Alright, so you take the 2d8, I guess, right off the bat then? Is that what it's saying? I've never used heat metal.
It's a fun
What
spell.
is this thing made out of, by the way?
Hurts your fire, right?
Is
this a small creature made out of
pure magma?
Okay, so that plan went out the window. Fuck.
Yep. So Seraphina takes 2d8 fire damage.
Right. Let me roll that. Alright,
And if
okay, you take 8
and then
damage.
Seraphina
8 damage.
and then needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Do that con save.
15.
15, that is most likely going to save. Yes, that saves. You do not drop your weapon. You hold tight to it. But you do know
And
it's
now it
gonna
has
keep hurting you
disadvantage
the
on
longer
attack
you
rolls
hold
and
on to
ability
it.
checks.
Yeah, you do have disadvantage on attack rolls and stuff like that. Hey, I'm just playing these creatures how they would fight. Anyways, it is now the flails creature's turn. And it is going to turn towards its 2 targets right in front of it. As it is going to make its 2... It is going to make its... I did not look at this creature's abilities. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. You look over, you can tell this one's a young one. It only has a... You know what? Screw up. Screw it. You guys are long rested. I can go all out. I was getting a little guilty about it. So 10, 17, 12. So I would say the first 3 attacks would be towards Seraphina, and the last 2 attacks would be towards Lilith.
How many attacks?
5 attacks.
And
How
what were
much
the rolls to
What was
hit?
the roll?
How much damage did I take?
It's a +5 to hit.
What are the total
What were the
rolls to
rolls?
hit?
10, 17, 12. Those are the 2 Seraphina. 14, 18 are 2 Lilith.
Only one of those hit, and the second one hits.
All right. Lilith, looks like only 1 hits you as well. So I will roll that damage out. So first one to Seraphina. 5 damage.
So I... Okay.
Lilith, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
So Lilith takes 4, Seraphina takes 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You start to get a sense that if you guys had failed to take on the your target, he would have pulled this out to help you guys.
Ooh. So it's me and the guard, a flail wizard, and a fire mephit
Yeah.
versus Eglock, Seraphina, and okay.
In total, I took only 4 damage, right?
No,
You took-
only took 5. You only took 4.
Yeah, you only took 4. The 18 was to hit.
So in total, only took 4. But...
You know,
Okay,
Yeah.
when I selected the flail snail as one of the creatures he'd summon, I forgot it had 5 attacks. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, he's gonna attack his targets, and I look over, it's like 5 attacks. I'm like, ooh. I forgot about that. Completely honest with you. Anyways, that
Wait, is
would be-
Astarion fighting? Is Astarion staying on his, like, on this dude's side?
No, not. Well, we won't know as soon as it is his turn. It is now your turn, as the creatures have all done their turn. The flail snail is going to stay right next to Seraphina.
Can I jump over the table?
It is difficult terrain, much like it was for Lilith. I mean, not Lilith, Seraphina. But you do have more movement.
I have an
You have 40.
I have an
feet.
answer for you. Step of the wind. It's still a table. I should be able to jump over it.
That just gives you a dash action, which with difficult terrain on, it'll take you about 20 feet to get over the table. And then you
Can
just
I
kinda
go
push the
through, like,
chair to the side? And
can I go through this? Question. Can I go through the squares that have chairs on them?
Yeah.
Will those still count as difficult
5.
terrain, or are they just chairs?
Those are difficult terrain as well.
Fuck.
You have darts. Remember, you have darts. But if you do use Step of the Wind, you can get to him, and you could probably also flank with him as well.
Okay, I'm using Step of the Wind to get over and then flank.
Alright, you only have one attack then. You move right here. You only have one attack.
Okay.
Let me check the
I am-
flail snail's range.
Do I have permission to hit Eglock as he leaves my range?
Okay,
Attack
if you're gonna
opportunity.
do that, can I change my plan of attack here? If that
about
happens.
right here, the flail snail gets an opportunity attack on you.
Wait, oh yeah, no, wait, hold on. What's the range of the flail snail?
Well, you know, I'm not going to say it, but you know right here, he got that opportunity attack off on.
So
Well,
both
that's
of them are
the thing.
attempting to attack me.
The moment he moves from here to here, then the
I'm
moment
talking
he
about the
moves from
flail
here to
snail.
here,
The flail
he leaves
snail
my range.
missed.
Okay. I'll
You
stand
know,
on.
if the flail snail's not at the moment, I will say I'm only feigning to be on his side, but I need to perform something to appear like I'm on him, like I'm on his side.
I'm going to have to tell you that
If
if you
want,
do that, you are going to get me to
You-
punch the shit out of you.
If you want, you can do an attack with deception instead of your actual attack. And I will roll.
I was about to say,
insight
I'll
against
just
it.
I'll just roll in with self-imposed disadvantage.
If you want to do that, then go ahead. You use staff. Okay.
Oh, shit. Here. Disadvantage. Roll to hit. Is it?
You're still using staff.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, what does my
There we go.
wand do again? I forgot.
A 13 to
magic
hit with
missile.
disadvantage.
That does not hit me whatsoever.
Okay, so essentially, like, if you want to roll insight, no, because your mind's turned off. If the guard wants to roll insight to determine if like his swing is like half energized into it,
No, he completely believes you. He turns towards you.
Well, I'm going to say,
Thank
by the
you,
way,
friend, for staying by my
I-
side. And he puts his hand
damn,
on your
I'm gonna
shoulder.
say-
bastard.
what Eglock did to get over there is he quite literally just got down on all fours and just sprinted.
Yeah.
Flipper bastard.
And now he's behind him.
If you attack
Like,
this
he just
guy, I
moved
will give you
behind him.
advantage now.
Yeah. And he lifts up his staff with both hands.
Well,
Doesn't
you
that
already
help
have
me out with
advantage.
something?
Uh,
Okay.
I will count you as flanking still, so you still have advantage.
Okay. So,
And it's 1d8 instead of 1d6 because it's versatile.
yeah. So I'm going to pick up my staff with both hands and just attempt to slam it down on this dude's head. So I roll twice, right?
Yes, and you take the
Yes.
higher value.
Both get a +7.
Plus
So that's a
7
16 to hit.
So it's a
9.
16 to hit.
That may just hit. That just hits. As he's congratulating Assyrian for staying by his side. You guys watch as he gets bonked upside the head by the quarterstaff. Roll a d8 of damage plus your dex, which would be +5. So roll a d8 +5.
7.
Wait, quarterstaffs aren't finesse.
It's versatile.
But it's his.
Yeah, it's
but his-
versatile.
but monk makes any light weapon a dex weapon.
Quarterstaff isn't light.
Pretty sure.
It's a simple weapon.
Let me check his features and traits. Well, you are unarmed. You can use dex instead of strength for the attack and damage roll. You can roll die in place. of
And
normal-
monk weapons. And the quarterstaff is a monk weapon.
Yeah. Basically, any light
Okay.
weapon is a monk weapon, I believe.
Well, it's monk weapons
Simple
are weapons that the
weapons.
monk is proficient with.
Yeah, simple weapons.
So if the monkey's proficient with it.
Yeah.
What's the wand called so I can add it to my inventory?
It's the Wand of Magic Missiles.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I just want to say, as Eglog's bonking him on his head, I'd say his flips up, and you just see bloodshot red eyes, just without like any light in them. Just
Oops.
Yeah.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Oh, accident.
Highlighting me as a target, I see.
It is now
I was
Asterian's turn.
It is my turn?
Yes. You have just
So-
been congratulated for trying to help him.
and he just got hit in the head for 7 damage.
Yes.
With the hand on his shoulder, Asterian's going to kind of say, well, you know I'm here for you. And like go to pull him in and hit him with the back of his other hand. And I'm going to be using my claws for this.
All right. Roll your 2 hit and damage because you are flanking. You have advantage.
And also this guy trusted me, so...
That's fair.
Wow! Wow!
Straight 9.
Do I have like any inspiration I can use to re-roll that? Because if not, then I'll take 9s. But
no, you do
wow!
have inspiration. I will not give you any inspiration.
All right.
So yeah, you miss, and I'm trying to choose whether or not I want to make this comedic or not.
Wait, is Serafina dead?
No, I'm here.
No.
So technically, I tried pulling him into my fist, and it kind of just like misses him.
For some reason,
And-
he goes, "Oh, thank you for trying to hit the tooth, but I think you're a little bit too far away to strike him."
Yeah, I would most definitely say that. You know what? You know what? I think there's no point in holding back against these ones. And with my bonus action, I will invoke my Blade Song.
Ah,
I don't know why that rolled that.
if anyone wants to roll a joke insight check, you can make a DC of what's your charisma
My charisma?
or what's your deception?
My deception is a +0.
If anyone wants
I'm
to
going-
be fun, you
can
can
I-
go
can I-
insight of 10. If you beat a 10, you'll know what he's playing at.
Can I roll an insight with disadvantage?
If you want to, you can self-impose disadvantage if you want to. You still 100% get what he's playing at.
Just like you just see a little bit of light, just be like, and just a smile crack on Eglog's face as he's for just a split fucking second, and then he goes back into animal mode.
All right.
I now have advantage on acrobatics checks, so I'll just do that manually. And
Oh, I
plus
got
my
a
bonus-
+3 to insight too. So
And
what
I-
I rolled there was 2
Real
17s.
quick, that is your turn, right?
That is my action and my bonus actions. That is all I've got.
All right.
Did
It is now
no one else
Seraphina's
want to
turn.
roll insight to... Okay, I guess Seraphina still thinks I'm on this guy's side.
Seraphina's not worried about you in the slightest. She's completely focused on
Yeah.
whatever name I gave him.
Mongol?
Zebediah.
That is his true name, but the name that he was using with the other guy, you get a feeling might have been the name that they were just going with.
Oh, I could tell. Fuck this guy. So is that like?
That is Seraphina's turn, though. This is Seraphina's turn now, I believe.
Yes.
15. So 5, 10, 15. Yo, you do have enough speed, but then you'd get AO'd by this
Mhm.
snaily bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would turn to the snail and she would use her thunderous smite on it.
All right, roll your 2 hits.
You get 2 hits?
I mean, you roll your hit. I mean, my mind skipped a beat.
Your mind could skip beats. Damn.
Don't you have to hit first to trigger your smite?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still learning Beyond.
Yeah.
And I do believe you have disadvantage due to heat metal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because the
You're
weapon
right,
is.
you're right.
Wait a minute, hold on. Because I think with the way heat metal is worded, if you hit with a weapon that has heat metal,
It is a heated weapon.
because any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Does that mean it deals an additional 2d8 fire damage because the creature comes in contact with the spell?
How do I roll at this?
Wait, what's the wording of the spell exactly?
Well, there's
Any
that.
creature in physical contact with the object takes
I'll get this
2d8
five.
fire damage when you cast the spell.
Ooh, I got a 20 to hit.
Hold on.
When you cast a spell.
Where's heat metal effect?
You got a 20 to hit. That is going to hit.
And then here's the sword damage.
If Foof says he wants to embed the sword into the flail snail and drop it, I will say that counts, and next turn it will take the damage instead of Seraphina.
I will absolutely do that. She just drives the sword into the snail and lets go. Also culling down her smite in the process.
All right.
Okay,
You
yeah,
hit,
no, that
so
doesn't
do
how that
both
works.
damage. So you do 13 damage
I
with
did-
that, and you do 6 damage with your smite. So that is 19, I believe.
Yeah. That is correct.
Let your beast be gone from here.
And then,
Who is
that's your-
Seraphina attacking the snail, right?
the snail, yeah.
It ugly though. Oh god.
It's 100% fair.
Well, it's a snail. Did you expect it to look good?
No,
Snails are
but
cute.
it's ugly. Ew. You want it as a pet or something?
No. Maybe a wife.
What?
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 Don't stick your dick in the.
Okay, so is that your turn? And are you giving up your weapon?
That is my action, bonus action, and that is my weapon given up.
Alright, I will transfer heat metal onto this creature. That is a clever use of heat metal. And I'm going to check the Mephist's intelligence, see if it's smart enough to... No, it's not smart enough to realize what you did. It still thinks you have that weapon. Okay. Lilith's turn. You have a snail with flails on its head, where its eyes should be. What do you do?
Can I put my balls in your jaws?
No. Anyways.
You have multiple
kinda wanna
targets
cast-
now. You can twin spell.
Yeah, so I kind of want to cast Clown of Madness and combine it with Twin Spell.
Ooh.
And yeah.
What are you casting it on? And can you give can you click on the spell to show us description in chat?
How the fuck do I destroy the description in chat though?
Just click the spell. Just click the name of the spell or something like that, I believe.
Give me a second.
Okay, you just hit cast on, you click the spell and there's the spell slot and then you can't click cast on VT.
Talking about this?
Let me try.
Huh?
No.
How do I make it appear for y'all?
I'm trying to make. Yeah, it's trying to get the spell. Okay, there,
Yeah, there
we
you
go.
go.
There it is.
There. It's not cast, it's display.
It doesn't do any damage, but one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range. Okay, so you can only cast
Humanoid?
Yeah.
That's kind of cringe.
You would know your spells. If you want to opt out, I will let you opt out.
Okay, I make a big freaking like Asterion massive as fuck.
Oh,
You
could.
can. If
You
you
could-
haven't large reduce, if you want to make me a large turtle.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you want, you
also-
can twin spell and hit both of them. I would
Yeah,
suggest you
because
move
I'm-
somewhere like right here though, because you need 30 feet on both of them. So right here, you can twin spell both of them, or maybe even right here. Yeah, you have enough range to twin spell both of them. And I believe that would give you flanking with Seraphina as well. So Seraphina will have advantage on attacks against it next turn. So you cast Enlarge on both these dudes?
Yeah.
Alright, mark that second level spell slot, and also mark your last spell slot for your meta magic. And I will go ahead and enlarge you guys for you.
Wait, but Hex doesn't consume meta magic though.
Oh yeah, your hex is concentration, and this spell is concentration as well. So hex would drop from this guy.
Big.
So you both have this D4.
This looks like something you see in hentai, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Like, this looks like something you see in, like, you know, like the meme with, like, one girl and 5 guys, and there's a couch. That's what it looks like right now.
Oh god!
As you two grow
It's just-
Asterion, you look at the guard, and he looks between the two, and you can see that thought occurring in his head of like, maybe he's not actually on my side.
He's gonna look over. He's gonna look over his shoulder at like the guard, then back at Eglock and just go, "Have some fun, why don't you, mate? Have some fun, lad."
I would say
Eglock just throws.
if you guys 10 feet
Eglock just
tall,
throws-
you would actually be able to just hit the Mephit now too.
Yeah.
Don't say 6 feet tall.
I'm
It's
just-
super strong.
I'm just gonna say that Eglock just throws his staff to the side now and just cracks his knuckles.
You could probably do it. With this guy.
Asterion looks down at the guard and go, "He broke through my armor with that. I wish you the best of luck. You're fucked now." Before turning back away.
All right, it is now the guard. What did you name him? Seraphina?
Zebediah.
It is now Zebediah's
Zebediah.
turn. Zebediah's
I don't
turn.
know, Zebediah. Your pants should be a little shitted right now.
They are extremely yellow right now.
Yeah.
He's just looking up. He's just looking up and like, how tall is this building? How tall is this building?
15 feet tall.
The roof of it is at least it's a triangle roof in a way, so the Mephit is actually at the high point, and then the low point would be at 10 feet. So your horns are scraping the corner of the roof.
I just want to say, this dude looks up and he just sees in the shadow of the fucking ceiling, just 2 red eyes just looking down at him.
You see as this guy pulls out his spear from under his armor, from under
You
his
just hear
cloak.
this half noise.
Don't get too excited now, Lilith.
I mean,
Okay.
she just, you know, say, oh, so what?
He's
well,
going
Just have
to
some fun.
he's going to make his attack against he's scared of both of you. I'm gonna actually roll a
I mean, I
wisdom
would
check on this
too,
dude.
not gonna lie.
I'm gonna roll just raw wisdom on this dude. with his modifier, that is a 11. You can see he's wanting to flee, but looking at you two, he's like,
No, but this one. Okay, first off, like, how is he gonna even flee? Because this one's blocking the fucking staircase, and this one's blocking this side.
yeah.
And even if he escaped to here or here,
you get a feeling that he's trying to figure out a way to get away, but he never. You're starting to realize he probably didn't have an escape plan. He never accounted for the fact that he might grab Seraphina's adventuring team.
To be fair, he's doing the Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, where he's like contemplating and he goes to laugh and he just gets decked in the face by Armstrong.
Yeah.
can I roll something to know that he wants to flee?
No, it is written plainly and clearly on his face.
Okay.
His pants are soiled, okay?
He is actually going to be stunned for the rest of the encounter. And, that is going to be his turn. Eglak, finish him.
Okay, Eglok just looks down
You
on
have
this dude.
advantage with a
And he
+7.
just starts chuckling. Eglok just starts chuckling like...
The question is he's probably going to die this turn. Would Eglak hold back, or would he go for the kill?
Oh, fuck no. Eglok still is somewhat in his animal mode right now, so he's just looking at this dude. And he's just chuckling to himself. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt
Also,
to
note
beat
to
him
self.
to death.
Your quarterstaff also grew to your new size too. Any equipment you were wearing or carrying grew to your new
Oh.
size.
But I didn't throw it away. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use quarterstaff, unarmed strike, and then flurry of blows all in the same turn?
Yeah. The flurry of blows takes the key point. Remember that.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to punch down on this guy. Well, I'm going to try to hit him with my quarterstaff, punch down on him, and then just try to stomp him to death.
Don't forget that
roll to hit with your
1d4 extra
quarterstaff first.
damage.
Roll to hit with your quarterstaff.
There's
Okay.
there's the extra
That's-
1d4.
4 plus 7.
You have advantage.
Well,
remember
remember,
that.
We
Oh.
are flanking this guy, surprisingly.
You hit
12
you
plus
hit.
7.
Roll that D8 plus D8 and a D4, and then plus 5 to those.
Only one instance of D. One instance of 5.
D8, D4, and then
14.
plus 5.
14
damage.
damage. No, that's not enough to kill him outright. But how do you basically cripple this dude?
Oh, what I
Well,
do is
no,
I
he can't
smash
run.
down with my staff. How does he dodge? How does he attempt to move while I'm slamming down with my staff?
You know, I need a calculator to combine the damage real quick of how much you actually did to him. Plus how much?
5,
14.
so 14 damage.
21. Okay. Yeah, no, you just barely do enough damage to not kill this guy outright.
He just slams down, and so you said I can cripple him.
Basically,
I'm just gonna slam down, and I'm just going to break both of his legs. Like, they just get squashed.
you guys hear as this guy lets out a blood-curdling scream. And if you guys want, I will attempt to make that scream.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know who's gonna pick it up. If Discord's gonna pick it up or Twitch is, but I'll attempt it.
I was gonna say I could try one if you'd like.
Yeah.
Try it, please.
And he passes out. He is out.
Yeah, and Eagle is just sitting above him as he screams and just laughs out loud, and then he walks over to that fucking snail.
Yeah, you have plenty of movement to get there too.
Yeah, can I use Flurry of Blows here then? Because I
Yeah,
didn't
you
use it
can.
before.
Punch the snail. Punch the snail.
Also, I did.
Wait, I
not
have-
use the set hit points for this creature, so it is going to be a little bit easier for you to kill it. I'm
I
just
still
gonna-
have an
Snail to
unarmed strike.
town.
I still have an unarmed strike. and
No,
Flurry
if
of-
your unarmed
Oh.
strike uses your bonus action.
I'm going to Flurry of Blows, so that's 2
unarmed
things,
strikes,
right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to stomp the shit out of this thing.
It's the same
So-
size as you. As you just start to kick this thing. That's a 10 plus 7, and a nat 1.
Well, aren't I doing this with advantage since we're flanking this thing? Or are we not?
Oh no!
I don't think you have flanking from that angle.
you don't have flanking from that angle. No.
I would have to get to the other side.
Yes.
So
But the first attack
it's
does hit.
10,
The first attack
10
does
plus
hit.
7, and then what do I add to that one?
You add 2d4 plus 5. Because enlarge is a d4, and your a monk ability, I believe, right now is a d4.
Yeah.
Plus 5, that's 9.
So you do 9 damage to this thing. Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
I just stomp on its fucking shell.
This thing is hurt.
Good. It fucking slapped me. It deserved to be hurt.
And I believe that is your turn. Asterion,
Yeah.
what's your new target? This guy's on the ground in pain. He probably will not be waking up for a while.
I got a fly swatter in my hand, and I got something that needs to come down. Now, should I cast a spell on him?
Oh shoot!
I do have
forgot.
frost fingers.
Hang on, actually, let me do something real quick because I forgot to do the Mephit's turn and the flail snails.
Yeah, you completely forgot these things were in combat.
Yeah, no, I was too worried about the guy who was in fear. We will do the Mephit's turn first. The Mephit will do its damage. That's not the
With bonus
damage.
action.
The damage is going to go on the flail snail, isn't it?
Yes. No, this one.
Because the sword's embedded in it.
The bottom one, not the top one. Okay, it takes 6 damage, which would mean that when you crush it, I believe that would kill it. Let me check. 28 plus 6 equals 34. No, you actually don't kill this thing right away.
What's it health at? Can we tell?
It is on death's door. I will say that. But because it does still get its turn, which I will guess it will make its melee attack is 5 attacks. Once again, first 3 on Seraphina. And then it's last 2 on a Lilith.
Lilith.
The road to the left is the road to hit. Ignore the one on the right. So,
Wait, so do I get what's
I believe
going on?
only one of those will hit Serafino, right? The 17? Oh shoot,
Which
no,
one?
he's rolling with a disadvantage actually. Oh, no, that one would still hit. The 17 was still hit, but the 11 and 8 would miss.
I don't see the dice.
Does anyone
He's
else?
rolling them himself.
Yeah.
Are you rolling them in real life or on here?
I was rolling them on here. Do you guys not see them?
Nope.
Nope.
Has them hidden.
Alright. Then I'll just tell you what I got. I got a 17, 11, and 8 to hit. Do any of those hit you?
I missed them. What were they?
17, 11, and 8.
17 will hit me.
Alright, that is 7 damage. And now Lilith.
Mhm. How much damage for me?
We need to roll to see what hits. 11 and 20 to hit.
You want me to roll 11?
No,
What?
I'm telling you what their 2-hit was. Your AC is 15, so I believe that one of them will hit. So you
Yeah.
take 4
My AC
damage, and I need you to make me a con save.
I will do a con save.
Just go into your character sheet,
Both,
click on the saving throw area, and click on the con save.
both of us?
No, just Seraphina. For a concentration
Oh.
on enlarge and reduce.
Oh, not me. That's
Lilith.
Lilith, yeah, sorry.
I have no idea where the saving throw area is.
On your
It's
character
below
sheet-
strength, dexterity, and constitution at the top of your screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
I say con save.
You just need to beat a 10 is all you need to beat.
Fuck!
You save. You do not drop it. And what's your HP total right now? Because you took 2 good hits
14.
from this thing. Your HP is what?
14 right now.
14 from 4 damage and whatever hit you the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he did
Took a
not
total
roll
of 8 damage.
good. All right.
Like right now, like I subtract 8 from my total HP right now.
No, you took a total of 8 damage this combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my HP is 10. Okay.
Is your health subtracted by 8? Has it been subtracted by 8 points? Can you do math?
No, I cannot.
I
It's
don't
hard.
think so.
Your HP.
So, you know,
looking
what's
at
your,
HP,
what's
you
your-
should be at 9.
Yeah. It was almost a net 22.
All right.
All right.
Is it my turn to smack the Melfit out of the sky?
Yeah, their turns are done. One of them's at 1 HP, and one of them's a tiny little thing.
Well, I may be empty without my flail, but I still know how to pack a punch with both hands. 18 to hit?
18 will hit. So do your damage.
For a total of 12 damage.
That's a nice meaty amount of damage to this thing.
Is it dead?
No, but it is hurt.
The snail? Or
The
the
method, the little flying thing in the corner. It is hurt. It is not. That hit did numbers on him.
Man, this doing numbers
On everyone.
Let's get to the numbers.
on everyone
Yeah.
mentally.
I have no other spells I can cast. I did give him the good bonkening.
Yeah.
That's it for my turn. That'll be all I do.
I think this needs to be a strategy that we use more often. Just enlarging both me and Austerion seems to work really fucking well.
Actually, enlarging the paladin would do a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to roll my additional 1d4.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Roll it. You're probably not going to do enough to kill him, but adding that D4 would be nice.
And an additional 2 damage of caltrops.
It steps on a D4 and takes 2 damage.
Yes.
Those things are a safety hazard. I'm telling you it out right now. So yeah, it is that is now the end of your turn, Seraphina. How do you finish the flail snail at you in front of you that is on death's door?
Did the flail snail take fire damage from the sword embedded in it?
It did.
It did.
Okay. Let me see. Do I have... She's gonna pull out her dagger from her pocket.
Just put the damage in.
Her belt, rather. And she's gonna try driving it into the snail. That'll be a 16 to hit.
Sadly, that will hit. How do you?
Sadly, what is this sadly shit you're on about?
Don't worry about
Has a
rolling. I
5
was about to say,
damage.
don't really worry about rolling damage. How do you kill this thing? It is on 1
So-
HP. No matter what you do, you kill it.
So she pulls out her dagger. She
And
takes a
stab it.
running. She takes a running charge at the snail, jumps up, lightly bounces off of the hilt of her sword to jump up even higher, and does a diving drive with the dagger into the snail's head.
As you do, it attempts to fling this flail. It flails at you one last chance to try and take you out, and your dagger cleanly cuts through each and every one of the flails, almost as if guided by righteous light, and carves this thing in half as its flails all hit the ground and are still. This thing is dead.
He should then reach in. I'm guessing he's not. The man's not focused on heat metal anymore, is he?
No, shoot, I didn't roll con check on him. Let's just roll that con check real quick. No, he failed.
Okay, yeah, she would reach down into the snail's corpse and pull out her sword.
Yeet. Your sword
I
is
have
no
like
longer
30
glowing with
minutes
light.
before I need to stream.
Don't worry, we are about ready to end this fight. It is now your turn, actually.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's only the fly, right? Or is the snail still alive?
The snail is dead. Here, let me put
Oh, you
the
didn't cross
X
out.
Yeah, there. It's
Yeah.
dead.
35. Okay.
Remember, it's 15 feet up, too.
And there's a bunch of people in the way.
You can see it slightly as it is flying above Osterion as well. It's not possible to see it. It's just kind of difficult. You could probably just see its body poking out of it. If you went for an attack roll, I'd probably give it at least half cover. So what do you want to do?
If I threw a fireball, it wouldn't affect it because me, I'm magma.
You can do whatever you want, but you would probably guess that the fact that it's made of magma, fire probably wouldn't do that much to it. But look at the other spells you have as well. You
So
remember
what
you have
does
spells
chill
like
touch
vicious...
do again?
Chill touch?
No touch. It does necrotic damage and prevents the target from healing.
Yeah.
Don't you have to be in contact with them, though?
Nope.
No, it is a ranged
Despite
spell.
the name, you do not have to touch it.
And you're definitely within range of this spell.
I believe
yeah,
it's
120 feet.
yeah, 120 feet.
Hey, no way, this motherfucker is skipping from me. I think I'm gonna just throw a chill touch at it.
Throw it at it, or are you throwing the spell?
Oh. Was
Is
that
it
hit?
good? Yeah.
No, you just did the damage. You need to roll to hit. Alright, that does hit. Oh, no. It's not cold damage. So it takes how much damage again?
7 damage.
Okay. It is not looking good again. This one is looking near to death as well. But I do not think you can do anything.
Yeah, it's okay. The boys could finish it off.
The Mephit will do a Hail Mary and use its fire breath at a 15-foot cone. So that will hit
Asterion.
just Asterion, yeah. No one
Oh,
else.
oh God. So, I hear I'm taking the first instance of damage I've ever taken?
Yeah, if you can make a DC 11 saving throw.
Of what?
DC
Dexterity.
11 dexterity.
Yeah.
Not good with these.
You might want to
I
be
failed.
You
My brother,
take
you may want to be slightly shitted.
5 points of fire damage as this thing just throws up fire all over you.
He is a
It
pretty
throws
big
it up.
boy.
Ew.
It
And
just
it
kind
is-
of like covers his... Oh wait, hold on. I do have the spell absorb elements.
You do have the spell, but you also know
So
this
I
thing
will
is
cast-
fire, and you do push out fire damage again. You could take that absorb. Okay, so you cast it, and you'll take half
I will
of that,
absorb
so you
it.
take 2 damage.
Yeah.
You're at 15 health points now.
Me with 9.
And this thing,
So with the fire just kind of like sitting on him, he just weaves a hand around as the runes on his back grow red and go,
knowing it's
You
gonna
know-
die, is gonna fly right over to here, and it's gonna be right next to both of you. It's gonna lower itself right next to Seraphina.
That's the first time I got hit here. You're gonna pay for that, little meat.
It won't be the last time.
All right, it is now Eglak's turn. What do you do to this poor Mephit?
Eglok stomps. He fucking stomps onto the table. Can I break the fucking
You
table
break
as
the
I stomp
table
onto
and
it?
chair as you walk over them.
Damn, you thick boy.
He
Eglok-
throws his staff to the side and attempts to grab the Miffit and crush it with one of his hands, having
Eglok?
another hand.
Won't
ready.
it burn your hand?
If you could listen to me, let me deal with this bastard. I got something personal with it.
Okay. But I do want to say, just because Asterion, not Asterion, because Eglok is so fucking pissed off at the dude over here, he just comes over here just to loom over him and scare him to death.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Why don't you just sit on him? Just sit on him.
And he just picks can I just pick this dude up over here?
You can do whatever you want to him. He is out like a light.
I am
Pick him up.
picking this motherfucker up and just holding him. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. I guess if you're ending your turn there, Asterion, finish this thing off. End this combat.
I will happily take my flanking with Seraphina. And I will roll with my... You know what? I am getting super petty. I'm using my claw. I'm
Roll
taking a
ahead.
page from the monk. Taking a page from the monk's book. I'm using my unarmed attack. That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit. How do you kill this thing? Because it is at 1 HP.
So essentially, he's like, for it breathing its breath, the runes are just going to explode in fire around his fist, and just a quick grab and crush.
All right. And as it dies, its magma form explodes outwards. And I'm going to need Seraphina and Asterion to roll dex saves for me real quick.
Shit, I forgot about this. I'm sorry.
19.
18.
Should have just let me grab it. I could have taken all the damage.
But all three of us would have taken damage then.
All right.
No, if I
Let me,
technically, Mr. DM, if I had it crushed in my fist, right? It exploding outward would only harm my correct?
To be
No,
fair,
I
I just
would've-
did that and we all took damage.
yeah. He did the same thing you did.
That's
I
fucking
could crush
stupid.
all my dice.
And because you both
When I'm
succeed,
small.
you actually take half of 7 damage.
So 3 damage.
Yep, you both take
Three or four.
3 fire damages. This thing's body explodes over both of you and lights the table that Seraphina's standing on aflame.
And the crushed, I'm assuming the crushed
Okay.
pieces of the chair and the table also get burned.
Yeah, anything within 5 feet of him lights on fire, as he was on eye level with Seraphina.
Constipated, homie, what the fuck?
And we will end combat there, and we will also end the session there as well, so Sayuna can go and get ready to go live.
Yeah.
Will we short rest or long rest, or will we do that next session?
I'm not even
Do
worried
not-
about it. Like, what you?
Do not do it next. Do not do it in between. The session will pick up right after this, because you guys still need to deal with the
Okay.
body, with the Savion.
I better get that 500 gold, or else I'm coming to your house and location.
Yeah, I
Don't
will say
worry, I
this,
have
if
his
you guys
body
loot-
right in the palm.
If you guys loot him, you
I
will
have my-
find the 500 gold on him that you can split between each other.
Before we end, can I just say that like I'm picking through his pockets very carefully because I'm so big. I just see shiny, and I'm just like, "Hey guys, I found something."
Sayuna, when
How
do you need to
big
go
will the
live?
each of their like in half an hour?
We can start off real quick by saying bye to everyone. We can by going down the line and saying bye.
I
Starting
need to
with you.
shower, oh god. I need a
And then
shower
the
though.
moment you're done
I
saying bye, you can leave call, and maybe by the time we're all done saying bye, we can raid you.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower though.
Okay,
Well,
say bye, reintroduce yourself, then leave.
Bye bye everyone. I am Sayuna Kasa. I'm going live in like about 20 minutes or so. We're playing Cry of Fear with Gino, North, and Sam. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go shower because I'm stinky.
All right.
Bye
see ya.
bye.
Oh,
Good day.
stinky.
All right, and with that out of the way, we will move to the person right next to them, Dungeon.
All right. It has been a fun session, just a short one, and we will be having another player joining us next week. We will be back to the 5-person party. We'll have to figure out how we're gonna pick them up, but that's gonna be up to you, Mr. DM. But as you
already
guys
have an
know
idea.
me, all right. As you guys know me, I'm your local DM. I was streaming this entire thing from my Twitch. Thank you so much for everyone showing up. I knew seeing the poon on my way out. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining for this week of Story Dice. I look forward to these almost every week, but I'm also very addicted to Baldur's Gate. That's
You are
my greatest
welcome.
downfall. Yes,
Um,
that was, it felt like an early birthday gift. My goodness, I put so many hours into it. And
none of them with
also,
me.
there's mods on it. Oi, I keep trying to get you to play with me.
I
Can I just point something out that Floof wrote?
Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for
Next
joining.
Wednesday, or I might not be able to play next
Dude,
Wednesday.
I am looking to like get a weekly campaign going on Wednesdays. I
Alright.
swear.
I might not.
Wednesday
be
is when I get my
Next
computer. Wednesday is when I get my computer.
Hey, we'll see what happens, but right now I am looking for people to do like a weekly reoccurring thing. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the baton to the next person who's leaving. My name's your local DM. Find me on Twitch, your local DM _VT. Thank you so much for joining, and go check out these lovely people that are with me in the VC. I'm probably gonna go put some more hours into Baldur's Gate 3 if I'm gonna be 100% honest.
We'll say bye to you then
peace
as
out.
well.
Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, and we'll have Floofy say goodbye as well too.
Hello, I am Poof. You can find me on Twitch at One Floofy Booper. I stream every Friday.
Floof, you're
Okay.
supposed to be saying bye, not hello.
No, I say hello now. Hello. I also am frequently with DM whenever he streams, so you can see me there too.
You,
Have a very good day, Floof.
you guys don't have to leave right away. Chicken.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, Chicken. Would you like to give your introduction bye to everyone?
Okay, everyone. Again, it is my little chicken. Make sure that you put the underscores in between that. Yeah, I'm planning on starting to stream more often after Wednesday of next week when I get my computer, and I really am almost always with either DM it or imported whenever they stream. I don't really interact with Sayuna that much, but also, Floof never is in any VCs when he streams, so I can't be with the Floof. But anyway, yeah, I'm always here. I guess you can check out my Twitch if you want to. You can check out my YouTube if you want to, even though there aren't any things going on either of them.
Yeah.
Also, Floof, I have a very pressing question.
If
Why did you write chicken plus DM and then a heart underneath it?
because I love you both.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I will give my deduction now. Hello, see you guys. Imported one, even though I think Dungeon already ended his stream and left. Keep your eye out on this channel because I will be the main DM for this campaign, and I think if the players are okay with it, because Dungeon used it already, we can just go with the name of Story Dice for this campaign.
Yeah.
If everyone's gonna be okay with that.
Wasn't that originally going to be a feature of the campaign?
It was. I'll talk about it in a QAA, maybe, possibly, if we get popular enough to be able to do QAs. Thank you for the head pat.
Thank you, Straub, for the head pat.
Yeah. Check out YouTube
My head
because
pat.
I will be posting this campaign on YouTube. I will be posting every session on the YouTubes. I've already got 150 views on the first session. I will be posting this session on Monday. So look forward to that, and I look forward to the views going up on that one on this as well. I don't know how well this one will do compared to the other one because we had the scuff at the beginning, but who knows? People might enjoy that. But other than that, yeah, gaming.
If they watch Lee and Lie, they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, that is fair. Also, I was a fan of her even before she became a VTuber.
Same.
Yeah.
Who?
Amelie, Lee and Lie,
Yeah.
Multiverse Monarch. However you know her name.
Her. Yeah, I know
I
of her.
listen to her
Queen
music
of
all the
Scuff.
time on Spotify. Yeah, I listened to her music all the time on Spotify. And then when I saw on YouTube her announcement of going into VTuber, I'm like, ooh.
I'm very excited for her character in Honkai Star Rail.
Wait,
What?
is he voicing a character, or is her character being added?
She's voicing a character.
Oh, I'm getting that character.
You know-
Jin Wan's master.
Guys,
The short
listen.
girl or someone else?
No, someone else.
Someone else? Okay.
Guys, wouldn't it be...
I'll link
Guys,
you the clip, or not the clip, but the short, the animated short they did.
Alright,
Guys, I just want to say something.
yeah.
I would laugh my fucking ass off if I saw a trailer to a fucking game or something, and then I just hear Floof's voice out of like a really big dude just going, "Hello."
Hello.
Hello.
I would be
Just like-
so honored if I could voice a character in a game or something.
Same, bro.
But yeah, once again, check out YouTube. This will be going live on YouTube on Monday, so you can keep up with the session. And I will probably change not only the name of the titles to Story Dice instead of Campaign 1, I will also put the podcast name to Story Dice as well. Who knows that, or I might make a secondary playlist for just Story Dice campaign. That depends on if we end up getting more D&D campaigns. That depends on how well people like this. But yeah, check out my streams on any other day. Any other day, I'm using my model, unlike when I do D&D, when I've decided to use a PNG instead. But other days, I'm using an actual model, so check out those days. But yeah.
I just want to say I like how our reactives are as big as we were, as me and Asterion were, when compared to imported, as we were compared to that dude.
Yeah, this is basically what the dude saw. I'll adjust you guys down again.
Oh, hi, North.
North, you poor timing of that raid, but who knows? We might actually get used to it. Everyone who just got raided from North, hi, how's everyone doing? Please
Hi,
don't
how are ya?
leave. We are about ready to raid. We are just kind of holding off until Sayuna goes live, and then we will raid Sayuna. But thank you so much, North, for that raid. So yeah, but for those of you who want to catch up onto the D&D campaign that we were doing, check it out on YouTube, because I will be posting I've posted last session and this session up. I have one last thing to announce. We will be doing a 2-week break, unless you guys want to do something in between, because I am going to be going to FanX next weekend. I do not know. Don't know when exactly I'll leave. I might leave Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember when, but I will probably not be able to get home on a Saturday to do D&D. So we will be doing a 2-week break for next session. That would probably be good, because it'll allow me to have enough time to get down with the new player that will be joining us to replace Sam, and help them build a character and help them fit into the world.
It's going to be saddening to not be able to do it on like for a bit, but yeah, it's going to be nice.
Hey, Dungeon.
I returned.
What?
You have returned.
You have returned. I'm still live. I'm holding off until Sayuna goes live fully. What do we want to chat about? Do we want to chat about the session a little bit? I can go over the thing I was saying earlier about an idea that I was going to do, but I never went with it. You guys want to talk about that?
Yeah.
So there was going to be a homebrew that I was going to implement into this game, but I haven't really. It was a homebrew I was coming up with, but I never really went over anyone to see how it would work. It would be basically it would replace inspiration, and inspiration would work like bardic inspiration, and it would be called a story die, where if you're doing something that is out of game rules or anything that would require a rule of cool call, you can roll a story die to try and pull it off. And it'd be kind of like breaking the rules of the world to do something is kind of how it would work. And each of you would get a story die for following a type of story that you can. If you can see a story happening in the game, and if you follow that storyline, then you would get a story die that you can use to break the world later. But I decided not to go with that, and that was why I named the campaign Story Die. Because it was originally an idea.
It still
I was
makes
gonna
sense
go
because
with,
we're.
What?
I want to say it still makes sense because we're still, making a story with dice.
Yeah. It still makes sense, and one of the main reasons I threw it out was like, we have too many new players. Throwing in a homebrew like that would just be very confusing. If I had like a group of veteran players with me, I would probably go, okay, I have a homebrew for you guys to use. But I'm like, no, I don't think Chicken, Sayuna, and Sam at the time, it's too bad Sam will not be staying with us, would not be able to focus on the game and trying to focus on getting story dice. So I threw that idea out. Do you guys have any questions for me as a DM? This is a peek behind the curtain while we wait for Sayuna to go live.
When do we get the floofs?
Find them. Find the floofs.
Yeah, I want to say that I really, really am trying to, as much as I can implement like action, like telling how Eaglock is acting. I don't know if you guys have, understand what I'm doing there. I've been trying to do that just to encourage more type of that stuff because you told me to do so.
Yeah, no, that is actually a really good thing, especially in a medium where you can't really act out what's happening. It's a lot easier to describe it, and it helps a lot better to do it that way.
Important.
Yes.
You do need to send a message to Pantheon to talk to him about joining.
Yeah, I will.
We will have.
That. I'll do that.
Will we have to remove Sam from the group VC then?
I will do that.
I
as
guess
well.
that would be the case, man.
I don't think we can remove them. Can we?
Well, I mean, the owner can remove people from the group.
Oh yeah, remove from group. Okay. And then is there a way to add people to the group? Oh no.
Done.
Add friends and DMs. Okay.
All right, got it. He is now in the group.
Alright. So, do you guys have any questions right now?
Can we just
Beginning
name-
with, Sayuna?
Should we just name the group chat as Story Dice?
Sure.
Pantheon said yo.
Yeah, Dungeon, we were just talking about how we should officially name the campaign Story Dice because you had used it.
Well, I hadn't used it. I just I was. How in the world I rolled 2 3s?
Well, it was more at the beginning of the introduction where you mentioned Story Dice. I was like, okay, I guess we're referring to it as that. So we're just talking about that. And do you guys have any questions? If not, I have questions for you guys.
Oh God.
Shoot.
How is your character reacting to the rest of the players? What do you think your character's interpretation of the other players are right now?
Elok is in a situation where he is extremely uncomfortable around one person. Asterion, he is starting to develop like the relationship of attempting to be like, fuck you, but you're my friend. And then with
No one
Seraphina, it's just what?
No one may kill this man but me.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
It's the Vegeta Goku friendship in like Dragon Ball Z. No one may kill this asshole but me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which I'm kind of fine with.
you haven't said what you
But-
think about Seraphina yet.
Yeah, with Seraphina, like he's starting to warm up to Seraphina because although she treats him like a fucking child and he
Because
dislikes
he is
that,
one.
Seraphina is the one that introduced him to what the fuck books are, which he finds interesting because he found that cool style of fighting from it. And it's again kind of like I really like he doesn't like people who are from higher class because of the fact that he feels like they're looking down on him. But like still he's just like, this person is kind of all right, I guess.
I
To be
guess
fair,
I
look
should
at
say
who the
this.
person's being judged.
I guess I will say this too. One of the buildings at the main adventurers area is a monastery and you would have been told that it is full of any type of monk you could find. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna say if we have time next session, I'm probably going to attempt to go there.
yeah.
A monastery with free ale for the drunken fist.
Yeah,
Free
I
ale?
want to point that out. I noticed something like the whole entire idea that the drunken fist style is all about free movement and moving like the waves, but you're over here like I am super aggressive and super like angry with my attacks, and it's just like there's a character arc in there of you falling more into your drunken art style.
Yeah, I think that would be super interesting.
Yeah.
But I've been talking a lot. You guys say how you guys are the other characters now.
I am the storm that is approaching. Wiggling my nubs.
I'll give you grabbies, straw. Grabbies.
Well, when it comes to the question of how does everyone's character think of the other's characters, I actually have notes for people.
Really?
Yeah. Of course
Yeah.
you would. I'm pretty sure Asterion has those notes as well.
Eglock, a furbulk I've seen jumping towards the bar way too many times. Perhaps a drunkard could be a problem if left unnoticed.
Oh, you have full-on Batman level notes on them, don't you?
How to
You guys
kill.
just start having fucking
Contingency plans.
yeah. fucking
Lilith, a rather inappropriate tiefling that bears scales on her body. Perhaps a special ancestor or different bloodline. I cannot understand where her mind comes from.
Keep going.
Seraphina, this woman in metal armor seems to know about an engagement with the cockatrice. Might want to learn a bit more from her about it. She doesn't have a lot of memory after it. A creation fused of a chicken and a basilisk. I need to know more. Maybe the poor doll was petrified.
Also, we should probably go over that. Seraphina's memory is not fully there. You have big picture memory, but small things are kind of gone from you. You know you were a princess of a part of the kingdom, or you were some form of princess within the kingdom, but that's about it. You know you had the title of princess, but that's it.
Okay.
You might have been the princess of the
Also-
Lord or something like that, but you have no idea.
I have stuff for the NPCs as well. Conrack, the test administrator for the trial. It might be good to get him on our good side if we want to succeed. Maybe we can use this reputation of killing the boss to our advantage. Overall, big dumb idiot.
I did refer to him
That's
as a himbo.
mean. The way that Eagleock views Conrack, by the way, is that just like he really likes Conrack because from what he can tell, Conrack is just a very much so just a person that is upfront with how they are.
Yeah.
And Eagleock likes people who are upfront with how they are.
That is good. So, we didn't get
About
Seraphina's views. Oh no, you didn't even give your view of Seraphina, did you, Dungeon?
You did.
He did.
What's that?
Of Seraphina, did you give your view of Seraphina?
Oh, I did. Overall, the view is.
Oh no, the cockatrice.
Yeah, poor doll.
Yeah. Okay, then Seraphina's view on everyone.
I feel like she's been pretty straightforward on her views.
Hmm?
Especially
Can
with
you elaborate?
Eglock.
Can you elaborate more on them, please?
Yeah, what's the internal monologue whenever Seraphina interacts with any of them?
Eglock, she basically just sees him as a big child. And
As he stated.
basically every time she expects him to have a certain level of intelligence, she gets surprised.
Listen, I knew my expectations were low, but what the fuck?
Basically, yeah.
Eagleock isn't smart because of the simple fact that he never grew up around smart people. Like, the smartest people that he knew were his village fucking idiots.
Yeah. And Lilith.
Asterion. Oh, excuse me. Asterion, to her, it seems like he seems to come across like he knows what he is and he's proud of it, and she's kind of on the fence about it, between thinking either he's too egotistical or he's just aware of who he is.
Yeah.
That's fair. He does have a bit of an ego with the high intelligence he has.
Yeah.
That he's just like, listen, I know what I'm doing. I know where we are. Listen to me. I'll get us through it. He has a bit of an ego. I will 100% agree with you on that
Also,
one.
I forgot to distribute you guys' XP. You all get 825 XP, spread it evenly throughout you guys, counting 5 people. Because I'm spreading
Can you
it.
do the math for us, sir?
Yeah, can you please?
Hold on,
Alright.
825 divided by how many people?
5, because I'm technically going to count Pantheon in that.
Well, he wasn't here, so
Well, it's a lot easier if
Oh,
you
well.
guys all have the same XP, which is why I'm saying spread.
165.
165.
165.
So y'all get a 165 on your 200 XP already that you've gotten since level 3.
So I add a 165.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
We now have an XP total of 1265.
And
The
you
thing
guys
is,
are really
with
close.
Eagle
You guys are pretty close to halfway to leveling up right now, aren't you?
We need
Yeah.
You guys are
2700.
almost halfway there.
The thing is, with Eaglock, the way he views people is really just like dependent on the factors of who they are and how they treat him. So it's just
1275,
like
right?
what?
We're at 1275.
Yeah, 1275, I believe. No,
So like
1265.
Eaglock's learned that if Eaglock learns that you have to understand like the way someone treats you like is how you should treat them. So he's just like when he looks at someone and they treat him in a certain way, he's not going to like them.
You don't know what the
Except
go ahead.
what?
I was gonna ask you guys
No,
want to
you
know
go.
what the difficulty of that encounter was on a D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Deadly.
Huh.
Bradley.
It was a deadly encounter, as in you guys have a chance to survive, but you're a lot more likely to die than live.
I mean,
We
I
kind
am
of
at two.
cheated that fucking thing.
I am at 2 health.
Yeah.
You are?
He
Wow.
If I
basically
did not
got
save that
focused.
last, if I did not save that last roll, I would be down.
Yeah.
The thing is, because Eglock sees like at least Seraphina and us, Eglock sees at least Seraphina and Asterion as his like as somewhat friends. He like that's the reason he got so pissed off because of the fact like just like it looked like not only was trying to harm Seraphina from what he could tell because he could still technically like see hostility from how they interacted,
You guys want
right?
Yeah. You guys want to know
So-
what I set the Flail Snail's HP to?
What?
7.
35. You want to know what his true HP is?
102.
52. You guys would have had at least one more round of combat with that thing.
That's fucking bullshit.
I would have been fine.
He would have been dead.
I would have been fine.
Yeah. I have another question. We'll start with chicken and then move down from floof to dungeon. Theory crafting time. What do you guys see for the future of your characters?
I kind of started exploring it when she went to the library, but I'm seeing that she kind of has a.
You do know the lady said that the main library of Sigil has a lot more books that you can get through
Yeah.
the Adventurers library.
Yeah.
You could possibly put an order in to see if there's any older books, but there's none in the Adventurers library.
Right, but I was saying like Seraphina is probably going to go through like a kind of realization where she just has to like come to terms with the idea that she's not anywhere close to being in her time period anymore.
Yeah. That was kind of hinted at with the fact that like there's years, thousands of years of books, but none of them is history you remember happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With Eglock, it's just going to be a lot of his own internal struggle and then struggle from outside forces. Essentially just
Yeah.
the struggle bus all the way.
Theories on the dude in the mirror with the black cracks.
Yeah.
I think he's someone that I think he's the type of person to wear a Speedo to a beach that has children on them. He doesn't seem like that good of a feller.
I was thinking like he has basically loincloth and a soldier pauldron and a shoulder pauldron and that's it. Oh, also dungeon, we did not get your views for your characters. Arc. Where do you see Osterion going down in the path of in the future? Dungeon?
Dungeon?
Duncan?
Dungeon?
Minion?
We're asking you where you see the future of your character.
Oh, how interesting.
With how things have happened, what do you
Um,
see?
Right now, Asterian's definitely in the mindset of get this adventuring license so we can open another business. Because he's still trying to recover from his failed business beforehand. So he's trying to keep that. He's trying to keep his debts in mind so he can repay them when the time comes. Especially in his hometown. Which I think is in his description.
Yeah. You're just making enough money to pay off your debts.
Yeah, because for his backstory, before he came to the city to learn how to adventure, his final adventure before his business was ran out, his ship was damaged by an unknown source.
Yeah.
So for him to get back into traveling on boat, he asked for a favor from Asterius, the owner of the sunken ship inn.
I believe the main reason for any of your businesses failing was a brand new business rising up that kind of just sidelined you and took all your customers.
Called the Shadow Seas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I want to give you guys something. The reason Eglock is bad situation that happened to him. So that's why I'm saying his life is going to be the struggle bus for a while.
Yeah. Definitely the depression character in the group. Yeah, I'm not going to give anything away, but what characters would you like to interact with more? Of the NPCs
The floofs.
You have to find one first. Of the
I
NPCs
will.
you've met, which
And
ones
I will
would you
find
like
Thumberchod.
to interact with more?
And I will befriend him.
Definitely Conrack is one of them. Also, that Wood Elf seems interesting.
You guys want to peek behind the screen? Because you would probably know this later. If you interact with both of them
Sure.
enough. You know how Conrack mentioned he's married?
Yeah,
That's his wife.
I see. Also, I want to say something about something that Lilith and Austerion suggested earlier, or at least Lilith suggested it. Why the fuck would you guys try playing with Eglock's emotions the way he did? He would have actually said fucking no if Lilith had offered that fucking ring to him anyway. But why the fuck would you guys think of that? That's so fucking rude.
I don't think the intention was to... Because it's the person who's wearing it's choice to take the damage. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
They choose to take the damage, and they will take the damage.
Still, it's kind of fucked.
You don't force them to take the damage. You guys end up taking it though, so it's out of your options.
Well, what I was saying wasn't like the taking the damage part. I'm just saying like the whole fucking around with them and being like, "Will."
And finding out.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I mean, the only way they would trick you is if they give you the one that lets the other person take the damage.
Yeah.
So that's your option, either Conrack or Evelyn. What's other NPCs you guys want to interact with more?
Steven.
Steven?
Fuck is Steven?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
Also, you guys want to know what that survival check I had you both do was for?
What?
Was to see if you arrived there in time to see the guy in the mirror.
Hmm.
Sadly, you didn't pass, so you just missed him.
What was the thing to win that?
It would have been a DC 15.
So I missed by like 1.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Do you guys have any more questions for me? Or questions for each other?
Yeah. Are you guys like? How am I doing? I just want to have a ask the question. How am I doing with doing poorly?
I think you're doing fine for someone who's just started playing D&D. Especially if the roleplay aspect of it, you're really doing good.
Yeah, I'm just constantly concerned that I'm being a bit too obnoxious or something.
No, you're fine. And that goes to everyone else. You guys are doing really good with your characters. I was thinking we were going to start to get a bad side from Seraphina for a second there when you got the letter. And you're like, what's Eglak doing? I thought you were going to full on ditch him. And I'm like, please don't ditch him. Please don't ditch
No.
him.
Oh, she wouldn't ditch him.
I was
I'm
looking at the
assu-
encounter and just like, please don't pull that because you will get jumped there. You are going to get jumped there.
That's a very good thing you brought Eglok. He fucked that motherfucker up.
Yeah. It was just dumb luck that the dude found like 2 random people were looking for a job and did not check if they were the adventuring party that came in with Seraphina. Because had he checked, he would not have asked you two to do it. I was thinking of just having you guys see them wander off and you're like, oh, let's go follow them. But I'm like, no, it would be funnier if you two are the ones hired to kill him.
You almost got Asterion fucked up if I didn't make that insight check.
Yeah. But yeah, Sayuna's live now, so we can raid her.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
good.
Yee. So we can stop the QA for now. I will also be posting the QA with the rest of the stream on Twitch, so that would be fun.
I still want to talk to you guys though. Sorry, I had to cut you off.
Yeah, it's fine. Start raid. Anyways, I will finally say my goodbyes. See y'all. Have a fun time, and catch y'all next time.
Hi, PogChamps.
Bye.
Good night, fellow gamers.
Good night, my gamers.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah.